Good times.
You know, for someone who's not so much of a rock guy, and we don't really play so much of it, but every time we do, we always get these like positive reactions from everybody who's listening on the show.
And that was a good choice, Brother Mo. I like that. Yeah.
Makes you say. Okay, welcome to the show. Hi, everybody. It is what is today? Monday, my world. Tuesday, your world.
Tuesday, yes.
7th of January, officially 1 week into the new year. How's it going for you guys? Doesn't feel any different now. Ganun din.
I feel, you know, like, because I'm trying out this like New Year's resolution thing, as we all do.
Yes.
I do feel like
Which,
I'm
by
turning
the way,
over a new
officially,
leaf.
so the average New Year's resolution fail is second Friday of January.
Is it?
Yeah, you are. Oh, you'll fail on Friday.
Let's hang in there, guys.
Yeah, Friday is that's the average. Second February of the month of January.
Second February, Friday.
Oh, sorry, second Friday. I'm sorry, second Friday of January is when most people fail. And look, Sam was here early. She came in at 5:45. She's like, I'm here early. Something I'm trying out. Something new for the year. Nobody's here.
I know. It was like, this is very abandoned feels right now at the station. Where is everybody?
Yeah, it had this very zombie apocalypse. I'm like, where is? And she had to kind of look for everybody. But hey, just come in 5 minutes later, and I think you should be really, really
I mean,
good.
I will
Anyway,
probably work up to that, you know, just
Again,
but don't be Negatron
Friday.
about this so
By
early.
Friday, it's 6:05. Trust me, by Friday, it's 6:05. Welcome to the show, everybody. It is Good Times here at Magic 89.9. That's Sam in studio, a little early. My name is Mo. 863-10899 is our phone number for all of you guys in Metro Manila. If you're streaming worldwide, hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it may be. Playback.tv/Good Times. We're until 9 o'clock. We have Bam coming in today. We've got the rest of the group coming in today. I think the whole team is here this Tuesday. So should be one hell of a show. I invite you guys to hang out with us. Till then, message us, listen to us, yell at your radio, interact. All of it makes it for a whole much more positive experience. In the meantime, some music though. It's Kings of Leon. Sex on Fire.
Good times.
6:19 on this Tuesday morning. You are listening to Good Times here on Magic 89.9 with Sam in studio. Myself waiting for the rest of the group to get here as we stall by playing music. But Sam has announced on the chat room that she is bored. So because she is bored, let's talk.
I think it's because maybe that's the downside of being early is like, okay, I've been here like 30 minutes now and there's nothing happening. What's going on?
Fine. The problem with having conversations early on the show is everybody's freaking late.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's funny because like at the end of last year, there was always this push, guys, man, we're going to get better. We're going to get better in 25. And the one thing that Sam and I always ask from everybody when they announce they're going to get better is what? Come early.
Come early, yeah.
Yeah, come early. So we could do 3 hours and not 2 and 15 because, you know, as an entire group. Not happening.
Well, I mean, I'd like to think that it's getting a little better in that I feel like there is some kind of order to it. Like there's
Yesterday was our first show of the year, my love. Lex came in at 6:45. Myra came in pretty early to her
Oh,
credit.
yeah, she was here early.
Kay came in at 8 a.m.
But she gave us a heads up about that. She told us.
Okay. Ooh, it makes a difference. Okay, I'm going to start
At least
telling
my head's
boss
up
I'm gonna be
na.
late. I'm going to tell my professor at college, sir, I'm going to be late.
You're not her professor.
No, what I'm saying is that's unacceptable in any other scenario. Just because you told us doesn't mean, all of a sudden it's okay.
It's always been like this.
I know, but my whole point was we said we were going to be better.
But I mean, speaking of the group, I'm feeling pretty FOMO because Kay had her charity event yesterday.
Last night, yeah.
And then Alex was there, Mara was there, and then they went bowling and, you know, I didn't go. I didn't get to go.
Yeah.
So I feel left out.
Bowling's not that fun, though.
You're right.
Bowling is not fun. You know what's worse than bowling? Billiard. I think that's even worse.
I mean, but just
That's
because I'm
the
not
worst.
very good at it. See, Alex is such a good bowler pala. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that was good. But Alex is kind of good at everything.
Oh, is he one of
He's
those?
kind of one of those guys. Yeah, he's just like, he's good at everything. Remember yesterday we were talking about how good he is, just even verbally with extroverts and introverts. He's just kind of one of those guys that's just kind of good at everything, which
So annoying.
I envy a little. Yeah, whatever. I was going through kind of Reddit earlier, and there was a question there. It was. I'm going to rephrase this question because I want to know if it's true or not first. Because the statement was, women are worse at customer service than men, and I'm like, whoa, hey,
Meaning
is that
like
true?
if you're the one employed by the company to cater to customers who are
Yeah. Like if you're a customer service person, like most often there's customers. Some companies have a customer service department.
Yeah.
Some people you're just salesperson / customer service anyway. I mean, like, there's customer service even on their show. When our callers call the show, there's a level of customer service that we provide. It's broad, even though there are departments sometimes that are just dedicated to it. And the kind of blanket statement that I read on this forum was that women are worse than men at customer service. And I was thinking, well, maybe is it because there are more of them? Like there are more customer service agents that are female in general. So the numbers are not on their side because if you have a bad experience, the chances are, yes, it happened because you were talking to a female because females dominate the industry. I don't know. But I wanted to kind of take this statement and maybe turn it into a question. And then, of course, in a Philippine context, which is, who is the worst at customer service? Is it men? Is it women? Is it LGBT? Is it because, and again, listen, if we're going to knock on the community, the LGBT, it's not because of them being LGBT. It just so happens we're
trying to like
categorize who sucks.
Right.
At this. Right. And the answer could totally be guys. But my answer is kind of gay guys. Gay guys are like the worst at customer service for me.
Why?
I don't know, man. How many times like I have been on the phone and the customer service is so bad and I just want to go. Have you ever done that?
Wait,
because they're a little spicy.
right.
Yeah, it can be a little spicy.
Okay.
And it'll come out. A little condescending sometimes. Again, love you guys. Love you to death. But come on. Context of the conversation. Not the nicest people.
Okay. Like someone on the playback says, because they can be a little snarky.
Yeah, man.
So maybe not the best fit.
They'll bite you. They'll bite you. And I don't know, man. I wanted to ask you guys. 863-10899. Alex is here.
Oh, hey.
Perfect. Because I'd love to ask Alex this question as well. Who's worse at customer service? Pilipinas, Pilipinas.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was
Jen
thinking,
says, no, man, gay guys are better. Super biased sila sa client. I don't know. Sansa says, who's in France? Sansa says women in their 50s
are the worst?
are the worst at customer service.
Because what, like they just can't be bothered?
Parang feeling ko hindi 50s, 40s. Women in their 40s are rough.
Why?
50s, they get to be a little bit more. You're starting to kind of introduce yourself into the Lola age, and Lolas tend to be so nice. You know what I mean? But your 30s, 40s, maybe female rough. Let's take our first call, and then I want to ask Alex and say hi to him. Let's take our first call and say hi to Alex at the same time. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi,
Morning,
hold on.
this is Jeff.
Lex, good morning.
Yeah.
Hi,
Morning.
Hey, good morning, Lex. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Morning. Happy January 7.
Yes. Let's do that all the time. Like, just kind of greet everybody. Like, an amazing, whatever it is. Lex, the question is this. So I was on Reddit, and it said there that women are the worst in customer service. So I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of a bold statement. Made me want to think, sa Pilipinas, who's worse at customer service? Is it men? Is it women? Gay guys? Lesbians? Whatever. Just who do we generally have kind of a rougher time with? My answer, gay guys. Like I have a hard time with the gay guys. And maybe because I'm not a good looking guy. Like if I were better looking, maybe.
Oh.
Because like how hot chicks get better customer service by
Sure.
men.
Yeah.
Like, oh, may problema ka. Halika nga dito, halika nga dito. Ayusin ko yung problema mo. Oh, kailangan mo ng visa. You know, it's
Yes,
like-
yes, I can confirm.
Yeah.
Yes, it happens to us. It's true.
Exactly, right?
Just kidding.
So, kung mas pogi ako, baka naman I would have gotten a little bit better customer service. But I that's my answer. Let's ask our guy here on the show real quick. I mean, on the phone. Hi, what's your name again?
Hello, yeah, this is Jed.
Jed.
Jet.
Yeah.
Jed, whatever.
Yeah, I
Who's worse at
think
customer service?
I think girls pa rin, pero yung girl na may natural tone na mataray. Usually doon nagsa-start kasi nakaka-intimidate din bigla sa customer. Tapos
Like,
for the
may
gay
mataray
guys,
ba na lalaki? May, like, if we use the word mataray, may mataray na.
Pag nagtaray ka, nagpunta ka na doon sa gay.
Yeah.
Ang mas na-encounter ko talaga babae.
yeah.
Babae ang mas na-encounter ko. Yung meron silang parang may mga language sila na parang normal sa kanila pero parang ano ba dating sa akin nun? Parang
Yeah.
yan. Kasi ang mahirap kasi sa customer service na gay. Una pa lang pag tinawag mo na kuya, hindi mo kasi di ba?
So, na-offend na siya.
Boses to hindi mo naman alam kung ano, di ba? So doon nga sa face to face, siyempre nakita mo na itsura niya pag nakasuot siya ng issue na yan, dapat tawagin mo na. Pag lalaki ka agad, siyempre doon pa lang sa simula na ay sir, meron hello po, ang boses, mga ganon. So, doon pa lang, alam ko na naiintindihan na kita. No? Pero, sa akin, sa experience ko, girls.
Girls are worse at customer service. Okay. All right, Jen, anything else?
Yeah, sorry, my work kasi is customer facing, client facing. I have gay office mates. Mas mabait sila sa clients Medyo
Talaga?
they will do anything for clients. Napansin ko lang.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
yun lang yung akin.
Sobrang pangit lang talaga ako. You know what I mean? It's just really rough.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jed.
Thank you.
Good day. All right, 863-10899. Take another call here. The question is, who's the worst at customer service? And this question says, if you really break it down, it is based on the individual, obviously. But we're having a little fun here, generalizing on the show. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Hey, who's this?
Hi, this is Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Yo, your boyfriend, you guys are rougher in customer service, or is it like who do you? Now I'm right. Now I'm right. Okay, who's worse at customer service for you?
For me, worst customer service when it comes, I think, sorry, papangunahan ko lang, sorry. I think most
Here we
likely butch lesbians.
No way.
Ikaw.
That's not. Oh well.
Way. Yes.
I mean,
I don't know.
there's...
Ano ba to? I'm talking about telepono Ano ba to? Client-facing na kagad?
Client-facing, phone, all of it. Because I was saying before you got here that there is an element of customer service in everything anyway. Right now, what we're doing right now with our callers when they call the show, that's also customer service. They are our customers, right? By definition. So,
huwag natin sila i-judge dahil experience nila yan Wala tayong, alimbawa siya, experience niya yan. So wala tayong karapatang sabihin na, mali.
Exactly.
Tama naman, no?
But even though it's their experience, because we experience so much of it, customer
agree
service,
tayo.
we have a huge sample size. It's not like,
Yung butch, hindi.
I don't think.
Bihira ako in fact, di ba ako nakaka-encounter ng
I was gonna
customer service na
say,
butch?
yeah.
Wala pa ako nakita
There's
na.
not a ton of them.
Oo.
I think they're okay with me too, because like we're now all of a sudden we're in high five territory with them. You know, I'd be like, hey bro, call me bro, and then high five. Like we there's like a jive there that is easy for us. So I'm gonna say no on that one, sir. But hey, again, this is based on your own experience. So thanks for the call. Appreciate
Thank you,
Okay.
Joe.
Yung mga gay guys, may certain na pag na-break mo yung
it.
nila, bibigyan na ng okay na service.
Really
Parang,
good point. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Pagka nakakuha mo yung kilit, bibigay nila yung mga akong bahala sa'yo.
Yeah, you know, like that's such a good point.
Gusto kita, kaya wait lang, sir.
Yeah.
Usually, sir, di ko ginagawa to, pero ako feel kita, sir. Feel kita. Pagka may gano'n na, okay ka na.
Punta tayo sa likod. Hook you up.
Oo, parang gano'n.
So who's the worst then? Like, I mean, yeah, blanket
Girls.
statement speaking. Really? Is it?
Okay.
Or is it straight guys?
Okay,
Parang,
off topic real quick.
Oh.
Not off topic, just slightly. Nothing brings me more joy than seeing a hot girl not get good customer service because their whole life they've been getting this pretty girl privilege, and then when they don't get it, they have a meltdown. And I love watching that. I'm like, it's the same thing as when you see a high-end car get into a car accident with a jeepney. Like, how that's the biggest joy in my life. Chedeng in a car accident with booze. Like when I see that, I'm like, oh,
With boost.
it's such a good, because what's going to happen. The driver comes out and just does this and you can't do anything about it. That's the equivalent. Hot chick doesn't get good customer service. Okay, anyway, Sam. Saying straight guys. Is this your experience?
I don't know. I mean, I'm seeing something on the playback which I think makes sense. Straight guys will help you and go straight to the point to get rid of you as soon as possible, which makes them efficient. At least.
No. I don't think straight guys tries to get rid of you as soon as possible because straight guys are trying to be lazy. Straight guys are lazy. So the longer I am with you as a customer, the better it is for me because that's one less other customer I have to handle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, with the girls naman, parang I feel like girls would do good in customer service just because we have that nature of like wanting to take care of people maybe, the nurturing, whatever. But then we're also more emotional. And so maybe, we're not, sometimes we're not very good at handling it.
Lex, how many times have we had poor customer service from a girl and then immediately we think, siguro may regla to. You may regla yata to. You can't sit there. I mean, that's
parang sakyan ko yung sinabi ni Sam, yung lalaki kasi mas maingat sila. Bakit? Kailangan nila maging magalang sa babae. Kasi lalaki. Culture muna. So na-apply din nila yun sa kapwa lalaki. Parang yung dahil sa pagiging ganun nila, na-apply nila. Ang babae naman, meron naman silang sinasabi na, kahit customer service ako, I'm still a girl standing in front of a guy.
Demand respect.
Asking him to love. And may ganun eh. May
no,
certain,
so it's the girls? Is it the girls who are the worst?
Sandali, customer service ako, sir, pero babae ako.
That's such a good point.
May certainly, wag naman ganun, sir. Wag kayong sir, hindi.
Yeah. A straight guy never says that line, right? Lex, right? Straight. Imagine this. Can you act out, Lex, a straight guy trying to do that?
Oo, di ba? Sir, nakaka-offend kayo din, sir. Medyo na, hindi pa. Saka pwede ka may pag-away sa straight guy na pare, sorry medyo masama lang ang timpla ko ngayon kaya pasensya ka na. Pero ikaw pag inaway mo yung girl, automatic. Ikaw kagad ang i-judge. Tinan mo to, napaka-ayabang nitong customer na so. Di ba?
Yeah.
I think I'm convinced.
Ang hirap. Ako mas ingat ako dun sa girl kasi may iyak.
Ayan,
may sensitivity, may...
Yeah.
Sir, hindi nyo ako Sir, hindi nyo ako palamon. Hindi nyo ako palamon, okay? Sir, kung may problema kayo sa line yun, hindi po ako yun.
Okay, fine. I think we're nailing down that females are the worst at customer service. I think the three of us...
Hindi lang worse na laging bad. Pati dun sa sensitivity.
I'm talking about in the context that if this is a competition, which is the context, girls generally worse. Not all girls, of course, just generally worse at customer service. But what age group? But let's take another call though, because the people have been on hold. 863-10899. I want to ask Lex and Sam here. What age group though? Good morning.
Hi.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
How is it?
Ken here. I was about to drop off my kids, so they wanted to chime in on the conversation, but
kids
they dropped off already. So,
so
I guess we were talking about it. So I guess it's their relative. When you talk about, I would still go for girls, but young girls kasi tend to be very polite, diba? And then, but a little bit older tend to be a little bit more irritable, I would say. Pero yung guys kasi, pag nasa middle lang ng age, parang the bell curve is more on the girls. Iba yung they can do the best customer service, but they can also do the worst. The guys are just in the middle. It's like it's also like straight guys, problem, and it's just a mad mga ganon. So
love it. Yeah. No, good point. Thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye.
thank you. Have a good day.
Lex, you were saying this whole thing earlier about the sensitivities maybe of a female and may tao din ako and all that stuff. How about though your Gen Z male, your Gen Z straight male, as he gets older, or your Gen Alpha straight male, when they get older, they're going to have that too, though, because that's what they are right now. So when they're in their 30s, 40s, and they're doing customer service at the office, they're going to also be okay, I'm offended because they grew up in that environment.
May ganun na tayong may encounter into
Yeah. So there's going to be guys that are going to be
what's
catching
happening
up.
now.
Yeah. There are going to be guys that are catching up. Let's take another call here. 863-10899. Good morning.
Hello. I'll take another.
M says straight guys are calmer and lazy. The key word here is lazy. Straight guys are so freaking lazy.
Which sometimes is translated as calm.
Oh, totoo naman yan.
Exactly. That's why, like, wow, this guy's really patient. No, he's just
not.
lazy.
It's stretching the time.
Yeah, we're just killing time.
We're same path. Pareho rin ako ng sweldo ng lalaki itong nagpapaka-hero dito eh. So, sir, let me check, sir, sa back.
But
wait
I mean,
lang po, sir. Tapos, yeah.
You can cross the line though to coming off as like you have zero sense of urgency, and that's super annoying.
Yeah.
And that's guys.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Can you take that next call? I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm sorry. She hung up because we kept talking over her.
Keep talking for a second. I got 10 seconds. Hold on. I'll go.
Well, I do have another caller though, so let's take this one. Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, who's this?
This is Jack. I just wanted to chime in the topic
Sure.
because I'm a girl. I've been in the customer service industry for quite a while.
Okay.
But I would say that it's the women who's the worst.
Do you mean?
Why? Because we change our behavior, our attitude depends on our menstrual cycle. And when you come,
This is something that has come up. Yes.
When it comes to age, God, I agree with Mo. 40s is the worst also because of the perimenopausal stage or the menopausal stage. So you can't just really mess up with women. So I would say yes, we are the worst in customer service.
I love you were just like, panindigan na. We are the worst.
We are. And let's accept it. And boys are just lazy and transactional. So that's it.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you. Okay, then confirmed, Lex. I mean, from someone who is actually in the industry and is of the age group that we're talking about.
Kasi, alam mo ba, ginawa natin yung mga men's, mga period na. Kasi, very vocal naman kayo. Kahit sa daily lives.
Right. Mohan, did you catch any of that? Ay, sorry, Lex. What?
So,
I'm
sorry.
assuming regla related.
Tumawag yung babae na nagsimula. Sabi ko, oh my God, medyo mukhang nagalit ata yung girl. Sabi niya, I'm a girl and I've been to customer service and I had to admit, ako, nasan si Mo, iniwan tayo na. Nakaramdam ata ng ano to.
Pero she agreed.
She
Paano
basically...
naging customer service ako? Sabi ko, ma'am, sandali lang po, ma'am. Hintayin lang po namin yung boss namin. Buti na lang, kumambyo, sabi niya, the girls are the worst. Because of the menstrual. Sabi ko, okay na po, ma'am. We can, okay na si boss. Boss, wag mo na po, okay naman, kaya po namin. So yun. Isang customer service.
She's actually in the industry and of the age group that we're talking about and confirmed everything.
Lex, this almost sounds like a bit you could do on your next Netflix.
Kasi magalis mo, may tumawag na, hello. Hi, I just want to chime in. I'm a girl and I've been to customer service. But I go, oh my God, san si Mo? Si Mo can answer this. And I have to admit, it's a girl. Okay, Mo, we can handle this. Dahil sa menstrual. Kasi alam mo, sa totoo lang, don't day basa, yung kahit yung asawa ko, di ba? Yan, pasensya ka na kung ganitong attitude ko, Alex, ha? Meron ako ngayon, kaya pagkatapos naman dysmenorrhea, gano'n, di ba? Yun ang nangyayari.
Mara's
We're having
here.
screen issues here longer than usual here. But Mara, okay, here's the question I want to ask and then we'll take a break. Of the group, because, since you were saying, oh, okay, Mo's got to get in here, save the moment, all that stuff, which is a joke. But let's take it seriously for a second. Of the group, who's the best? Let's rank customer service ability worst to best. Okay, worst to best amongst all of us. Because the moment Mara came in, I was like, she's probably the best we have customer service. If this were a company, Mara would be, I think, the best person in customer service.
Pero haba ng pila.
Yeah. Kaya mabagal.
Kahit yung napadaan lang, hindi naman po ako magtatanong, ma'am, napadaan lang ako. No, I want to know what's your concern. I just want to know the toilet. I'm just going to the toilet. I know, but...
What?
Okay,
Just
so
no idea.
we're talking about customer service here, Mara. Who gives the best customer service? Oh, actually, the question is, who gives the worst customer service? Is it men? Is it women? Gay guys? Lesbians? You know, who's the worst at it? And the consensus is
Guys.
No, not at all. They're probably the best at it. Females, straight female, is the worst at customer service. However,
But we're always at the front.
of the group, I think you're the best customer service, and I think I'm the worst, and I'm the straight male, and you're the straight girl. So see, like, it's
Oh,
different.
it got
I think
flipped.
It's different per scenario, but we're trying to give a broad blanket statement. Broad blanket. Straight females are the worst at customer service. But okay, us though. Let's just kind of change it here a little bit. The worst, I would have to say, is me, right? Because my patience is so thin.
Yeah, you would call them dumb right away.
Very quickly. Very quickly.
May brochure, may QR code. Tanga ka?
Yeah, that's me. Like, we worked at the airport. Saan po yung gate, let's say, A1? And A1's like right next to me. I would be like,
Yes. Ano to, prank?
so yeah, I think I am the worst because I'm not a good people person, like in person, number one. And number two, yeah, just my patience is so thin for stupidity. Okay, here's the next question. Who's worse out? Okay, after me, this is a tough one because I could see Sam being next.
Playback disagrees with you.
I think Alex
Those
is
idiots.
next.
those idiots. What the heck do they know? Okay, me? Is it Alex or Sam?
Alex.
Opa?
Thank you, Mara.
Uy, customer service ako. Nagtrabaho talaga ang customer service sa customs.
Well, that doesn't stand as an argument. We had somebody call in who works at customer service, and she was like, "You're
Alam
right.
mo,
We are the worst."
Bibigyan ko na example. May pumunta doon sa amin, sa office namin. May dalang portrait ng pamilya niya. Sabi, dahil sa kagagawa ng kumpanya nyo, ito ang mamamatay na pamilya.
Are you serious?
Yes!
Oh my
Sabi ko,
gosh.
Sir, thank you for bringing that, but you have to leave that sa counter. And get a number.
Wait, hold on.
That's such a
I'm
good story.
gonna have a pro and a con regarding Alex being next. The pro is this: he's a comedian, so by default, you're going to be in an experience. Well, okay, it's pretty light. He knows how to work. He knows how to work the crowd. He knows how to pivot in moments that. But he's an ad-libber. Okay, so because of that, I think there's a pro. But here's the con about Alex that we know about him. Alex also gets triggered too, though. If you,
Yes.
he gets mad. I get mad.
Bobo is the universe.
I get mad.
Pero may certain limit ako na pagbibigyan kita. A1? Pag ba, sir, saan po ang A1? Kita mo tong ano? Kita mo tong A2? You know, A1? Kaya ka na yung A1 eh. Kasi, joke kita, kaya ka na yung A1 eh. A1 ko sa'yo.
Galing na sa A1.5 tayo, no? A1.
A2. A1, oo. Gusto mo tumagos? Harry Potter? Gano'n ba? Okay. Pero, ano yan? Parang double meaning yan. Oo. May
Because
ganun ako.
in customer service, they actually are specifically attacking your company. And then they attack you as a person. That's where I think you'll get a little aggressive. So the pro is you're a great people person, you know how to ad-lib and all that stuff. The con is the moment they say something personal about you, you're gonna get, you're gonna get a little triggered. So having said that, Alex is next, or is it Sam that's after me? I'm still confused.
Nako, mahirap kay Sam. Ko-correct niyan yung mga grammar mo.
Oo.
I was looking at your papers here. I have to correct some grammar before I handle your issue. I know there's someone dying, but
Grammars. Your name. The irony.
you say A1. No, it's A1.
But Sam looks a little intimidating,
Yeah.
especially her kilay.
Karylle, the neck, the high chin because of the neck. And then this one where Sam is by the book. So you're sitting there and you're like, Ma'am, baka naman pwede natin usapan to. Sam's like, no. Policy is policy. Sorry. But ma'am, yung pamilya ko, ito, mamamatay na to. You know, the one with Alex's example. And Sam's like, policy is policy.
Sam's gonna be like, okay, this is getting a little tiring, and then she'll put you in her place.
Yeah. I don't have, I have the next customer. So, yes, sir. Security. Can you pakitanggal? So that's what's going against Sam. I'm going to say it's me. Worst. Sam is next.
Wow.
Then Alex. Then Kay. Then Bam. Then Mara. I think Mara's the best customer service person we have on the show.
I do agree with Mara being the best. Yes.
Pero
Maybe
mahaba nga
because
bilang.
I started customer service, so I can have people yell at me and I'll still smile. Okay.
Oh,
It's your personality, though, too. I don't even think it has anything to do with your experience. Even if you didn't work in it, I think you would still be better. Just the kind of person you are, as pleasant as you are, the interaction, like you're great face to face, you're a good people person. I think all of that translates into you being the best of the group.
yeah, I feel like you would do everything to accommodate.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the one who's gonna give the extras. You know, you know, all that stuff. Ito number ko. Kasi, ito number ko. Meet me after work. I'll have more for you. You know, like you're that.
Oh my gosh. So this is what Mara does, right? You will, like, in our random conversation on the air, if you mention something that you like, or she will, I think she messaged me one time, like, asking if I was sick. And then she was like, do you want me to send, like, you know, XYZ? Or if I mention I like something, she's like, do you want me to send it to you? That's Mara.
Yep.
So yes.
But trust me, I think Bam's right there, though. I mean, it would be a pretty. I mean, it's close. I think it's Mara, Bam, and then there's a considerable gap between the next batch, which is us.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Mara, who's the worst, by the way? We didn't even get a chance for you to say. You went straight male, right?
I think so, because usually it's the girls that you see at the front desk.
Yeah, that's what makes them suck at it.
That's why,
Parang sa sinasabi mo, Mara, maraming sample size ng babae, kaya ganun ang consensus, di ba?
usually it's the girls, and for the restaurants, usually you would see more female. Well, at least in my experience, more female than male.
But
especially at the well, also because like especially at the bar area, because we're able to approach people better.
But you know what?
I think so.
But I mean, based on this conversation, if we look at it from the company's perspective, then they would want more girls
and more salespeople, girls.
You know, in the front lines, just because then it would be easier for the company. If that makes sense. I guess it doesn't. Okay.
I think it's really the girls who, for me, I think it's the girls who could handle personal service better.
But didn't we just establish that it's not?
Yeah,
girls?
no, but her opinion is that the girls are the best, but the great majority of people, whether calling or us, who say the girls are the worst. So, I mean, that's essentially it's Mara's opinion, but she's losing in that sense in the numbers game. More people have agreed that females are the worst. But like I said when we started this topic, though, I think it's because there's just more of them.
More of them, yeah.
If there's more of them, you have more bad experiences. Just because the numbers are not on their side. But again, people call
may
in
isang example ako. So, isa ka sa airport, no? So, ang tanong ko lang sana, ako na to mga 1 month ago siguro, busy rin yung girl. Nagtanong ako, dito ba yung pila namin? Parang dito ba yung pila? Ganun lang ako, dito ba yung pila? Yung girl gumano, no? Sandali lang po Tapos tumarating si guy para saluhin. Ay, of course, siguro may kilala ako. Ay, sir, pasensya na po. Ang bibig niya sabihin po, dito po talaga yung pila. Sige po. Kasi, so nakikita niya na siguro sa particular incident na yun, medyo ang nilalapitan natin yung babae, kahit may guy doon, parang yun yung nakita ko. Kung ba't maiit na ulo niya. So yun.
Okay. Well,
Hindi na natin naabutan ni Maran. May disclaimer po tayo sa lahat ng mga listener nakakadating lang na yun. Mamaya, nakakadating nyo lang. Akala nyo, alam nyo na lahat, no? Doon ako na-trigger. Yung parang pagdating pala dito, oh my God, kayo na po kayo nag-uusap. Ano lang po ito, opinion lang po based on the okay? Yan lang po. Kasi may mga dumarating na kagad, kakarating na, akala mo alam na kagad yung nangyari. No? Parang, oh my God, babae na naman sinisisi nyo. Oh, easy lang ha, kakarating nyo lang. Huwag tanga.
Okay. No, yeah. Alex is second. I'll do number 3.
Dapat ako naman magalit na pagkarating mo, may opinion ka agad. Kaagising mo lang. 15 minutes na kami nagtata.
but if Alex is second, that means him and I bringing up the rear here is against the general kind of thought.
Yeah.
But again. But Bam is there to represent us, as I think Bam is number 2. People are asking, where's Kay? Yeah, we already said it. Kay is probably third.
Wala, wag nyo hanapin yung wala.
Yesterday was so much fun. Yesterday was so much fun.
I feel FOMO.
Ay,
And ang galing mag-bowling ni Alex. At ano pala niya, tita pala niya si Paengs na mag-bowling daw kami.
Wait, is that a joke or is that true?
Paengs with an S.
Sabi ko, tito ko yun. Chupain ko yun.
Huh?
Chupain ko yun, sabi ko.
Oh my gosh.
Sabi niya, okay, maglaro tayo sa paeng ko. Tito ko yun. Talaga, chupain ko yun. Chupain ko talaga yun, sabi niya. Ayun lang. Oh, sorry, Sam, ha. Ayaw na i-joke yun. Napaka very Talaga, chupain ko talaga yun. Bukas
Let's
mag-usapan
all
natin.
go bowling.
Matutuwa si Boss
It's
sa
fun. Are you up for it, Sam?
What's that?
Bowling.
Bowling?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
See, I told you. What did I say? Sam does not want to agree to go out with Mara at all.
No,
I told you.
no, it's not. It's not the company of Mara. It's the stuff that she wants to do.
Bowling is fun.
Bowling is fun.
Oh, tsaka
And I
kasi, di ba,
saw you guys had a blast.
even if you
yesterday.
miss, you clap for them. Parang you cheer for them. I had I only got like 7 in, and then parang oh yay! Except for Alex. Alex is like, masaya ka doon?
Hoy, pati boyfriend mo nag-usap kami. Ganun talaga si Mara, masaya sa ganun.
Hindi kasi I got 7 instead of the gutter.
Sure.
Masaya siya.
We gotta take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. By the way, don't forget, Bam's gonna be here probably about next anywhere between 5-10 minutes. Bam will be here. We'll go check out what's going on in the world, the country, and him. We're on till 9 a.m. Again, we should have a full packed show today, so hang out till then. You'll listen to Good Times on Magic 89.9. Don't go way back after this.
Good times.
Number one girl in your eyes.
Exactly 7 o'clock on this Tuesday. You are listening to Good Times here on Magic 89.9. Bam Aquino in studio.
Yes. Happy New Year, everybody.
Hi, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Magandang
Happy
umaga.
New Year!
Happy New Year!
Guys, hello.
Bam, do you ever, when you get home, do you just so quickly remove the pink shirt because you're sick of wearing pink? Like, mahal,
Hindi pa.
Give me the white shirt. Give me something.
Dude, wala pa tayo sa level na yan. Like on weekends, sometimes I usually wear blue or black or whatever. Pero it's gonna get to a point in a few weeks na araw-araw na yan. Every day.
Yeah.
May number 5 ako dito, di ba? 5 sa balota.
I gave him pink socks for Christmas just to match the whole.
Naka-ready
pink
na.
look.
Naka-ready na ako. Tsaka, ano yan? So by the way, officially number 5 ako sa balota. So lots of 5, di ba? Sen, anong hand sign mo? High five.
That's a good number.
555 sardines. Why not, di ba? Yeah.
What a coincidence.
Yung mga merchandise na yan, yung mga posters and everything, maglalabasan na yan soon.
Yeah, I love
Exciting.
it. That's a good number.
Yeah.
And Yes, anything in the single digits is a good number because it kind of, I think it even maybe could influence people. Like, oh yeah, because top 5, mythical 5 started. Like, there's so much, like you said, to with a play on words on that one. So hey, real quick before we get to anything about the country and all that stuff, in the past few weeks, I know it was holidays, so we didn't get really a chance to talk about this, but the trailer for the new Superman movie came out. And I believe it's going to be June or July of this year. And I know Batman gets a lot of love and Iron Man gets a lot of love. And the reason I'm bringing it up to you because you're kind of our Clark Kent, right?
Sure.
The nice guy, tall, nice, strong.
I thought you were gonna say our comic book nerd. Hindi pala, Clark Kent pala. Okay.
Yeah.
You're kind of like our Clark Kent, right? The tall, strong.
With the glasses.
Guy with glasses,
Yeah.
right? Kind of a little slight nerdy, could be a little nerdy if he could be, right? But do you think there's not enough Superman love? I mean, when we were younger, Lex, Bam, even Sam, maybe not so much Mara because she's so much younger than us, but Superman was the thing. Like, Superman was it. Mm-hmm. And I haven't seen a lot of Superman love maybe in the past, maybe 15, 20 years. I mean, it's been a long time since Superman excited people. Iron Man gets so much attention and Batman gets so much attention.
Spider-Man pa, don't forget. Spider-Man
Right.
gets so much attention.
Yeah,
diba?
you're absolutely right. Even Incredible Hulk gets more love than Superman. Oh, hey, Zed, beautiful. 5, Superman logo, number 5. Yeah, very close. But do you think there's not enough Superman love, or he just had his time and it's come and gone?
Well, ano kasi yan I think in the 90s, nauso yung anti-hero. Diba? Si Batman, Dark Knight, Wolverine.
Correct.
Diba?
Flawed.
Daredevil. All of these flawed heroes na, may mga issues, may mga problema, medyo dark, and, Superman was just like parang Boy Scout. In fact, in the comics, he's referred to as the Boy Scout, diba? So, for a time, parang nawala yung kanyang yung kanyang luster, 'di ba? Parang nawala yung that special shine on him. And then si Zack Snyder made the DCEU and ginawa naman sobrang dark. Like, yan yung, I like Henry Cavill as Superman, pero yun yung version na hindi ko talaga gusto kasi parang napaka-depressed niya. Alam mo
Really?
yun? Superman shouldn't be depressed, di ba? Parang rami niyang problema, di ba?
So parang naki-dark na
Naki-dark.
siya.
Even his uniform was dark blue, right?
yeah.
Di ba?
Oo,
And
tama yun.
itong si James Gunn who did Guardians of the Galaxy, di ba?
Oh my gosh, you were not kidding about the nerd thing.
No, hindi talaga.
Wow.
Marami akong alam dito, guys. 90 sexy stars and comic book. Marami akong alam dyan. So, nung nag-take over si James Gunn sa DC Universe, and he came from Marvel sa Guardians of the Galaxy, he brought a very specific and quirky type of thing sa Guardians of the Galaxy. Di ba? Medyo iba na konti, di ba?
Yeah.
And I think yan yung sinusubukan niya with the new DC universe. Medyo mas makulay.
Okay.
Medyo mas masaya. That's why the Superman trailer, di naman to spoiler kasi matagal na itong lumabas.
Yeah.
Dude, si Super Dog nandun.
I have not seen the trailer.
Yeah,
What is
ito.
it? Like, are they trying to flip it now to like the Masaya also?
Well, the trailer itself, it didn't start off as masaya kasi parang it starts off medyo bugbog si Superman. And then the dog comes to save him, si Crypto.
Right.
Diba?
Pulls
Which,
him out of the ice.
of course, for a lot of people watching the trailer, yun yung parang unang, wow, si Super Dog nandiyan, di ba? I mean, kahit ako nagulat, may aso na may kapa, di ba? I mean, whoa. But,
may kapa!
may kapa talaga si Super Dog, si Crypto. Meron talaga. Okay, anyway.
He pulls this big ass giant of a man out of the ice. I mean, he's
But then, as the trailer goes on, makikita mo what he's trying to do. Parang he's trying to make it colorful, trying to bring it back to comic book roots, para mas masaya, mas hopeful. Diba? Actually, yung Clark Kent of this artista, si David Cornsweet, if I pronounce his name properly.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other way to pronounce it.
Cornsweet, di ko alam.
I don't know yet.
Yung Clark Kent niya, actually, mukhang very convincing na Clark Kent. Yeah, very nerdy. For one thing, sabi ng anak ko, Daddy, why when he's Clark Kent, bakit siya curly-haired? Tapos pag Superman, straight yung buhok.
Dapat talaga may ganun.
May super plancha.
Kasi pag
Di ba?
ito maiki, ayan, ang galing ko lang. Oh my God, sino yan? Di ba parang,
So kailangan
lang nun.
kailangan kulutin rin yung buhok.
Hairstyle change din.
Anyway, so I hope what he's doing will work. Kasi I'm hopeful
Pero
for
alam mo kung bakit
Superman.
nakaka-turn off sa Superman ngayon? Kasi ang dami ng ang daming version ng DC na parang nagkakamali sila harap-harapan. Uy, nagkamali kami. Same thing with with Batman. Ilang beses nang gumanong-ganon. Kaya hindi katulad ng Marvel na, ito lang. Of course, except Spider-Man na ilang beses niyang inulit, no? Na doon ako natuturn off. Pero kung napapansin nyo, si Superman lang ang reverse. Ang totoo niya is Superman. Ang kanyang yung parang
His
secret.
his default thing is he's Superman, and then
Talaga siya si Superman, tapos ang pinaka disguise niya is Clark Kent.
It's Clark Kent. Yeah.
Lahat kasi is tao papunta sa superhero.
Yeah. But again, but what makes Superman really different, and I've said this before in past years, because I'm a Superman guy. I mean, I don't nerd out like you guys do, but of the group, to me, the nostalgia of Superman being my superhero when I was young is always going to be there. So I'm always going to be pro Superman compared to Batman and everybody else. But Superman is a god. And the rest of those guys were just kind of human beings or some kind of version of a human being with special, I don't know, just something about them that kind of made them a superhero. Superman is really a god. And
is that what he
maybe
is?
it's just not that exciting. Yeah, I mean, he's unbeatable. You take all of them combined. Like take the end of Endgame, for example. If Superman were there, he doesn't need reinforcements. He can get the Earth and spin it. Okay, no one else. Those guys can do that.
Kaya niyang lumipad na pabaliktad. Di ba? Lumipad siya na pabaliktad.
Yun ang unang time
Time travel.
Travel siya una.
He can lift a comet if he wants to, just throw it. I mean, it's almost unfair. And I think maybe that's the downfall. Like when we were younger, he would do things that just are unbeatable. He is unbeatable. And yet now it's like, okay, just a Joker who's got a couple shotguns and stuff like that can kind of beat up Batman. Superman is untouchable. And there's a limitation to what you can do in his movies and his shows or whatever, because he's just so powerful. He is God.
Saka may logic ng mga tao ngayon, kaya kina-question na rin si Superman. Yung pag-ikot ng mundo, ba't raw time travel yon? Yung pangalawa, kung na-hospital siya, dapat tatalaban ba siya ng injection? Di ba? Kasi nga Superman siya. So, ang daming question.
Yeah, but I do like your point. I do like your point, though. I think times have changed. We want a little edge to them. You're Wolverine, right? Wolverine's a lot of edge to that guy. And
Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool, a lot of flaws, right? So I think maybe we've had a little Superman fatigue, too good of a guy.
Okay.
And maybe we want a little bit of
But, sabi nga ni James Gunn, in this world now, na napaka-cynical, everything's a little dark, sabi nga nila, nasa darkest timeline tayo, di ba? Ang raming problema, ang raming issues. Baka nga maganda to have a movie na medyo mas hopeful ng konti. So that was yan yung kanyang reason kung bakit binlik niya yung kulay. Binlik niya yung underwear and the outerwear, 'di ba yung brief ni Superman na sa labas? For a long time kasi tinanggal yun eh.
That's his signature look, though.
Tapos Lolo's brief, malaki. Malaki.
Granny pants, granny panties siya, malaki.
Parang gano'n.
For the Henry Cavill one kasi tinanggal nila yun eh. Sabi nila it looked dumb, kaya tinanggal nila. So ito binlik nila to show na this is going back to a time na medyo mas masaya, mas hopeful, mas bright. 'Di ba? Malay mo masama yung mood ng mga tao na mas maging hopeful by July of 2025.
Yeah. I'm a Superman guy, man. So I hope this movie hits.
But ito Mo, yung aso. Thumbs up, thumbs down dun sa aso.
I probably have to see it. I think initially, again, I'm not a purist like you. So when I see the dog, I'm like, just please don't let this be corny.
Okay.
I gotta see it, but I just hope it's not corny.
Hindi ko alam ano bang origin ni aso dito sa Pilipinas o galing din siya sa
No. He's been around. What do you mean?
Anong origin ni aso?
So okay.
Earth siya?
No. Krypton. Taga Krypton rin siya.
O paano siya hindi ko na rin kwento nun.
And the dog's
I
always
didn't
been
know
there?
about the dog.
No, so, di ba?
Ma-justify nila yan.
Cape and everything.
Can we let the expert speak, please? Yes.
Through the years,
Yes.
nagbago-bago rin yan, di ba? Nagka-Supergirl, nagka-Superdog, di ba? So, obviously, Superman, mag-100 years na si Superman, 1930-something siya, di ba? So, through the years, nagbabago-bago rin yan. But if I'm not mistaken, supposedly, nung pinadala siya ng parents niya, di ba? Pinadala rin yung aso in a separate spaceship. Okay? Pero, na-delay.
Urgent na yung nangyayari doon sa planeta nila, naisip pa yung...
Dude, nagkakagulo sila, di ba? O pinadala yung aso, na-delay. So dumating yung dog to Superboy when he was a boy. That's the story. Na-delay kaya di sila magkasabay. So nung lumalaki na si Superboy, may aso na siya, may super dog na siya. That's the story. I could be, if I'm not, I probably am right. Pero pwede akong i-correct sa playback kung gusto po ninyo, di ba?
Alex's favorite part, Alex, I think you've brought up in the past regarding Superman, is when Kevin Costner was about to be taken by the tornado.
Dude.
Did you say something like, they just stared at him like, sorry.
Yan ang that's why I didn't like that movie, yung Man of Steel. So yung context niyan, ayaw i-reveal ni Father Kent, yung tatay ni Superman, na si Superman. So nung mamamatay na siya, sabi niya sa anak niya, don't save me. Let me die. Ano klase yun? Diba? And then si Superman naman, parang tanga, walang ginawa. Namatay yung tatay niya.
Oh.
And I felt that, for me, after that scene, ayoko na panoorin yung scene.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it was rough. It was rough.
Oh, dude.
Bilis-bilis mo lumipad. Susug. Ganun lang. Susug.
Parang
But
no.
again,
It's the Superman.
Honestly, but it was a very emotional scene, though. Yeah, but one frustratingly emotional. And Kevin Costner's got that face, right? He's got that face, that just sobrang kawawa face at that moment. That you just, as an audience member, just killed you. That Superman didn't do anything. And you're right, Bam. You could, that definitely is a scene that can kind of cut you off from the whole franchise for a while. All right, anyway. Sorry, that's a lot of Superman talk. I didn't mean to do that.
Kasi ako, alam mo yung nanay niya, susumbat ko lagi sa kay Superman yun.
Oh.
Papunta, sisave ko po yung mundo. Tatay mo nga, di umasave. Mundo pa. Ilan mo ako. Sa bahay ka lang, Superman. Ito ka na kung anong pangkukuloy mo naman yung mundo dyan.
Tatay mo nga, wala kang ginawa.
Wala kang ginawa, tapos tutulog ka sa iba. Kung nga priorities, okay. Okay.
Speaking of priorities, Bam.
Yes.
What are some of your beloved things that was not a priority when it came to the budget? And unfortunately, some bad news, yes?
Hindi, gusto ko lang banggitin kasi napag-usapan natin to a few weeks ago. So the budget was finally signed into law. It's done, tapos na. And even kahit merong 10% increase in the budget, yung budget for free higher education bumaba. And napag-usapan na natin to about a month ago, pero ito, finalized na to. Paano nangyari yun? Na tumaas yung budget mo ng 10% pero yung budget mo for free higher education, bumaba siya. No, we're still getting the exact number. It's definitely more than 1 billion pesos kung magkano yung binaba nun. At ang ibig sabihin nun, that's less support, less quality of education. Kung tertiary education subsidy yung bumaba, that's less allowances para sa mga kabataan natin. Yung DepEd budget, of course, na-slash doon yung computerization budget. That's IT. That's tablets, computers, more items, more gadgets, more tools for our young people. Bawas na naman siya. So, you know, that's crazy. Yan talaga medyo, hindi yan okay. Hindi yan okay. Marami tayong pinapalampas sa buhay natin. Hindi perfect ang mundo. Pero ito, parang hirap naman tanggapin. Nabababa yung budget for education habang tataas yung overall budget, di ba? And honestly, ako, you know, bilang isang taong tatakbo rin, makes me really want to get these elections over with. Hopefully, matapos itong kampanya, manalo na tayo and pwede natin ipaglaban yan. Kasi yan talaga yung mga dapat ipaglaban sa ating bansa. So that's the not so great news this January 7. Good news naman is, galing akong Tarlac kahapon. And gusto ko lang pagbalaki dahil home province ko yung Tarlac. Ang Tarlac State University is the best rated state university in the whole Central Luzon.
Wow.
Congratulations, Tarlac State University.
Which school?
Congrats.
Tarlac State University, dude. Central Luzon, Bulacan, Pampanga, Nueva Ecija, Aurora, ang Tarlac State University, best rated state university in the whole Central Luzon.
Congratulations.
Congrats to all the people running Tarlac State University. And you know, when I went there yesterday, na doon ako, pag-usapan namin ng edukasyon, pag-usapan namin yung employment, many of those kids, maganda yung path nila to employment. Hinahabol sila ng mga companies, hindi lang sa Tarlac, hindi lang sa Pampanga o sa Clark, sa buong mundo. No, they're getting recruited in the whole world. And yun yung gusto natin makita. Pagka-graduate mo, may trabaho ka kaagad na maganda yung trabaho, regular yung trabaho, makatao yung sahod, and you know, meron kang path from education towards employment at natutulungan ka ng gobyerno. So that was the best news I had yesterday, honestly, na you know, this university is doing it right and they're doing their best to make sure na yung mga estudyante may trabaho sila.
What is the secret sauce here, though, for Tarlac State University that you've been able to kind of...
Well, marami yan, no?
What they're doing right.
If you ask me, it starts with the teachers talaga. Yung galing at yung motivation ng mga teachers mo, it directly relates to the quality of education of any school. Kaya, when you talk about education reform, laging na pag-uusapan, how are the teachers? Are they overworked? Sobra-sobra ba yung pinapagawa sa kanila? Many of the DepEd teachers, we had the DepEd teacher here, di ba Sam, no? Who visited us,
right,
no?
yeah.
And marami sa mga teachers natin, they're simply overworked. Kung may feeding program, sila rin yung magluluto. Kung may dadating na VIP, sila rin yung mag-arrange ng pangyayari. And the teachers just want to teach. Gusto nila magturo. And they want to be supported in the best way. They want to have the right equipment. Of course, we know about what happened sa laptop scandal na yung 8,000 pesos na laptop na bibili mo sa Tiangge, binili ng gobyerno at like 50,000 pesos, di ba? So they want to have the right equipment, they want to be trained well, and they want to be able to work properly. Hindi yung napakarami na ginagawa nila. They also want, yung mga teachers, gusto rin nila na updated sila. Kasi alam nila, nagbabago yung mundo eh. Nagbabago yung landscape, nagbabago yung technology, and they also want to be updated. So I would say the teachers really are one of the most important. And then you look at facilities, infrastructure, you look at the curriculum, gaano ba ito ka-responsive sa pangangailangan ng lugar. Baka yung tinuturo naman dun sa mga kabataan natin, hindi naman siya nagagamit rin dun sa lugar na yon. And we have to be practical also, no? I'm in favor of rationalizing itong courses natin to make sure na yung offerings at yung courses bagay siya dun sa mga posibleng trabaho in that particular area. And if a student wants to go for a course na hindi ganun ka-employable, choice niya yun. Pero dapat may information siya na pag ikaw pupunta ka sa course na to, at the end of your educational journey, malaki yung chances mo of getting employed
In that area
or in other areas. But that information needs to be with the students and with the parents. Kasi kung tanungin mo yung mga bata, ano ba yung what do you really want to do? Ano ba yung hangarin mo kaya nag-aaral ka? Kadalasan yung sasabihin talaga, kasi po gusto ko tulungan yung pamilya ko. No, I want to help my family. Of course, meron yan, I want to be an IT graduate, I want to be a teacher, but yung pinaka-heart nun, yung pinaka-puso nun, gusto ko makatulong. So, all of this information, mabigat na decision yan. These are important decisions. Dapat lahat ng information na yon nasa kabataan, nasa magulang rin, and the school is able to really support them in the right way. So, lots of different things. But ako pare, honestly, may nakatutok talaga. If the local government, if the teachers, the parents, nakatutok sila, they really care about yung output ng school, na yung mga kabataan are able to do well, are able to get jobs. Pag nakatutok yung mga tao, pag may nagbabantay ng budget, may nagproprotekta ng budget nila, mas malaki yung chance that they can be successful talaga.
Yeah, makes sense. Wow. Okay, so I'm still kind of a little upset about, and I know we just discussed it, but the whole lessening of the budget for education is crazy, because I think when you ask your everyday person, what's the most important thing that the government should kind of provide for, especially a younger generation? Education seems to always be the number one answer. So for that to have less funding is kind of, it hurts.
It hurts.
And there's a line that you said a second ago, and I think it was Karen who highlighted it on playback when you referenced, I want to get this election over with, manalo na tayo and start to get to work. I mean, even that part, the part where it is, if BAM wins, it's not just BAM winning. It is a all of us kind of project, right? And I just kind of like the way you word that stuff sometimes, BAM, where it's a win for everybody, not a win for me, which I don't think all politicians believe in. So yeah, let's get to work and let's make it happen.
Alam mo, isa sa mga bakit hindi popular yan, kasi yung result niyan is not immediately Di ba, Senator? Gusto ng mga tao nga, gusto ng mga politicians ngayon, immediate, ma-receive ngayon kasi looking for election. Kaya yung akap na yung priority yan kasi tanggap kagad ng mga tao yan, isasabay lang nila yung, that's my project. Kaya yung education kasi long term Ayan ang problema. Kailangan magising yung mga tao na may mga ginagawang project na hindi mo tatanggap ngayon pero maganda in the long run. Education is not tangible ngayon pero in the long run, it will help us be an educated country. Ang gusto ng mga matakot kayo sa mga politician na gusto kagad yung resulta ngayon kasi may nanghihahabol yan.
Well, alam mo Alex, yung when I ran the last time, no, actually kaka 1.5 years pa lang yung batas. So talagang clearly hindi pa talaga siya naramdaman in the large sense, no? Kasi 1.5 years pa lang yung batas in 2019. We passed this in 2017. Pero ngayon, like even in kahapon sa Tarlac, nung binanggit ko rin kung ilan yung mga nakagraduate na libre yung kolehiyo, we reached about 60,000 graduates for Tarlac Agricultural University and Tarlac State University, 2 SUCs. And if you add yung mga estudyante right now in the schools na walang binabayaran, plus all the graduates, aabot ka ng 90,000 na estudyante in the past 7 years. Hindi maliit yun. And tayo kasi, we're old enough to remember yung time na kailangan ka magbayad ng tuition for college, di ba? So alam natin na kapag panahon ng tuition, yung parents natin talagang kinakabahan, yung mga estudyante mismo kinakabahan sila. But ngayon, ito lang pare, yung mga estudyante ngayon, kasi nga, ang limited nung kanilang perspective, many of them actually think talagang libre ang college. Nakakalimutan nila or hindi nila alam na just a few years ago, pinaglaban yung batas na yan. So, kailangan i-explain. And yung pinakamagaling na mag-explain na hindi naman yan libre before, pero ngayon libre na yan, dahil nga sa batas na to, yung mga teachers. Because it's the teachers, 7 years ago, who are the students na nung tail end nung kanilang college life, doon nila naranasan yung libreng kolehiyo. So, sila yung nagpapaalala sa mga estudyante. Actually, alam mo, every month, kasi yung ibang tuition, monthly yung bayad yan, di ba? Every month noon, nung time namin, talagang problemado kami sa panghanap ng tuition pero ngayon libre na yan, di ba? So sila yung nag-explain sa mga estudyante na yung tulong na yan, bago yan. Relatively sa history ng Pilipinas, bago yan tulong na yan, di ba? So kailangan protektahan.
It is 6:23. We have to take a break. What's up?
7.
Oh,
7:23.
Sorry. It's just, the time zone thing. You're right. It's still Monday here in my world. 7:23 on this Tuesday morning. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Bam's here in the studio. The rest of us here all the way till 9 o'clock. You're listening to Good Times on Magic 89.9. Don't go away. Back after this.
Good times.
It is 7:28 on this Tuesday morning. You're listening to Good Times here on Magic 89.9. Alex, what is that influencer starter pack that has
ito ang gift sa akin ni Senator, 'di ba? Nag-exchange gift kami.
Yeah.
So meron sung Jisoo pan, tapos merong gimbal for cellphone, and of course the audio para pag nandoon ako sa mga support ko ay Senator Bam sa mga rally, I can document that I'm really one of the BAYAG, Bam Aquino Youth Action Group.
Kahit hindi na youth pa rin.
Wala namang ganon, Senator. Wala namang ganon.
Sorry.
Support naman sa akin. Support naman sa akin.
Yes! Young at heart.
Support hindi so... Sam, can you read this?
I can admire the how it was in line with what you were talking about. So that's good.
Yes.
That was good.
Pare, masasabi ko one of my best Christmas gifts, yung air purifier ni Mr. Alex Karylle. Nandun na sa room ng mga bata, pare. Kaya maganda yung hangin ng mga anak ko pag natutulog sila dahil sa air purifier mo, pare.
Sharp Philippines, binagay ko lang sa inyo, Senator, kasi please stay pure.
Alam ko, dahil mahangin ka.
Cool to be in Melbourne says Baog for the old Bam Aquino group. Bam Aquino old group.
Bam Aquino old group?
Not just the youth, but there has to be the Baog as well. God, wait, hold on. I was going to say something. Rio, real quick, I was trying to read this. Rio, who's in France, says, ang hirap pumoto from overseas. Bam, how is it difficult for Filipinos to vote overseas?
Mahirap kasi walang hindi ka free Hindi yung araw mo, di ba dito, wala namang pasok sa election day. Of course, doon, may pasok yung mga tao. But if
Don't
I'm
they
not
make
mistaken,
accommodations for that?
I think pwede mong email Kung di ako nagkakamali, pwede mo nang email yung balota mo. Absentee, yes. Absentee. Pwede mo na siyang email. But on the election day itself, bukas yung mga embassies where you can go and vote. But syempre, kung nasa abroad ka, hindi ka naman, wala kang leave, di ba? So I think yun yung tinutukoy niya
May
na difficulty.
30, may ano yan, May 12, Monday. Di ba laging Monday yan?
Nako, ano
Second
ba?
week. Kasi
12 ba? 12? May 12,
May 12
yes.
ang Monday. Ayun, kasi may 11 nung May 13 yung isa. Ngayon, May 12. Okay.
May 7 birthday ko guys ha. Happy birthday na lang ha sa mga
Oh, you
Hindi kakalimutan. Birthday, May 7. So, konting araw na lang yun. Hold on to your
Kasi,
birthday gift. Diba? Bigay nyo sa Monday.
Lagyan natin ang logic ha. May 12, tapos May 7. 12 minus 7. That's 5.
Boom!
5 sa balota. Boom! That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
No, wait, Max. Let me do you one better. What month of the year is May?
5!
5.
Oh,
Uy.
galing.
This means Wario.
Wait.
Wow.
Ano birthday mo? May 7, di ba? 5-7.
12.
12. Well,
Yeah. Whoa! It's meant to be, guys. It's meant to be.
Good job. High five.
High five. High five.
But Bam, we've talked about it so much last year, the need for having these debates, wanting to see our candidates go up against each other, getting their take on some of the hot issues and stuff. Where are we in making this a reality? Are the debates happening? Have they been reaching out to you guys? Any of them been announced yet as we get closer to
So,
campaign season?
mamaya at 4 p.m., I'm coming out on Harapan on ABS-CBN. So that's the first of the year.
Coming out.
In Harapan. First of the year to. Alam ko there are 3 of us who are scheduled for today, kung di ako nagkakamali, Senator Kiko, myself, and si former ES Vic Rodriguez. Ngayong araw kami, if I'm not mistaken. And ito yung series ng ABS-CBN to get to know the candidates more. So, nagsisimula na. I hope everybody in the top 20 are willing to show themselves na magpakita naman at ikwento naman nila sa taong bayan yung mga plano nila. But ako, I'm coming out at I'm appearing. Ano ba tamang term? I'm appearing at 4 p.m. sa mga Good Times family sa YouTube po yan ng ABS. Kung gusto niyo po akong suportahan, please watch and
So this is not really a debate, but more this is where I stand on some of the issues. You're not going up against Kiko.
No. And I prefer it, no? I prefer it. Kasi nakwento ko na rin to before na at a certain point, parang naging game show na siya. With parang Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, may buzzer, may timer, may light effects, and it got a little crazy after a while kasi wala eh. You just memorize your 25 seconds worth of answer tapos go ka na lang doon, di ba? But at least ito, may kaharap kang journalist. So in my case, it's Karen Davila who of course is always she's really hindi man difficult pero matalino siya eh, di ba? So talagang kailangan kang prepared ka rin. Hindi ka niya papalampasin. And may harapan kayo. You have a one-on-one with her where she can follow up questions, she can ask questions, she can go deeper into the things na gusto mong gawin, talk about things that are happening in the country. So mamaya po yan. And syempre, this is the first of hopefully many this year na mangyayari. And may prep rin yan eh. So may debate prep rin yan for all of the candidates.
Sure.
So may mga
What does your prep look like?
Syempre, you have to... My problem kasi is, dito kasi sa Good Times, more or less, hindi nyo ako binabuzzer, di ba? Walang buzzer. Hindi ako binabuzzer ni Bo Twister. O, tama na yan. Next topic na.
Music to go to commercial or anything like that,
Yeah,
right?
but,
words tonight.
The challenge for me is to keep it talaga within 5 sentences. Keep it really simple. So, yun yung medyo piniprep ko siya in my head, di ba? Paano ko. And then, yung data. Make sure na tama yung data na sinasabi mo. So you don't want to go there and give data, give a number na fake.
Right.
Diba? Or give a number na out of this world, diba? So you want to make sure that your numbers are correct also. So, but I've done this a couple of times. Nakakarami na rin ako, guys. No? Yung first time, kakabahan ka talaga. In fact, I remember...
That was going to be my next question. Do you still get nervous for these things? Or
You
are you
do.
excited?
Oh gosh,
You just
I
want to
don't
show
think
what you're about.
Both. You're both nervous and excited. But yung first time ko, back in 2012, when I was 34 years old, and as a young guy, di ba? May tanong sa akin, talagang na-flub ko yung sagot ko eh. Nautalo-talo
What was the question?
Labor question. Honestly, I've always focused sa SMEs, education, may labor question, hindi ko siya nasagot. Kumbaga, alam ko yung sagot, pero hindi ko siya nasabi in the way na gusto kong sabihin. So, after that, syempre, parang I could have done better. Sana nasagot ko yun ng maayos. Of course, the campaign goes on and people will forget, di ba? Wala naman, I don't think there's ever been For Senate. For President kasi, yung mga debate, ano talaga no, ina-analyze talaga yung bawat salita, ina-analyze, bawat statement, ina-analyze nila But for the Senate, dahil ang rami ninyo, sometimes napapalampas. Kung may nasabi kang mali or what, napapalampas lang. But ngayon, I think this format is better kasi one-on-one Pwede kang mag-go deep sa mga tanong. Kung binobola ka, the journalist can say, teka lang, hindi naman yan yung position mo noon or bakit ganito, di ba? Pwede kang ganunin. So, in many ways, itong one-on-one actually, mas mahirap siya. Kasi, kumbaga sa basketball, yung iba kasing debate mo, you have 45 seconds to answer. Run out the clock ka na lang di ba? Parang habaan mo nila yung sagot mo. Di ba? Para matapos na, then you can move on to the next question and walang follow-up questions. So, guys, 4 o'clock yan, mamaya sa YouTube ng ABS-CBN. Please support.
Good luck.
I always kind of thought, I mean, again, I've never been in your position, but I always thought maybe like a town hall would be a more difficult thing for me. Like you have no idea what's coming if it's coming from the audience.
Masaya yun.
Yeah, but you know how like sometimes we'll do the open phones, and maybe we should do that. Let's prep Bam for his,
okay.
Not really debate, but 863108999. Again, if I were in your situation, and say I was on a show, like whether it be as simple as this or a bit more kind of political show that's broadcasted throughout the country, if it's random questions, you have no idea where they're coming from and you have no idea what's going to be asked by the public, that's probably where I would be a little bit more kind of nervous. But no, you're like, no, bring it. That's what I like.
Actually, masaya yan kung yung mga questions kakaiba rin.
I think you like connecting to like real people and hearing what their real concerns are.
I do.
Yeah.
And
you travel so much. Right.
Yeah, tsaka ako na-energize ako dun
Yeah.
So,
okay, let's see. Let's energize Bam.
Okay, let's do it.
We're going to prep him for his little coming out party, his appearance later, and we will hit him with the hard stuff.
Bakit po may kapa yung aso ni Superman? Yung mga tanong. Bakit po may kapa yung aso? Saan niyo nakuha yung kapa niya?
Hi.
Hi, morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. Ten Bam.
Morning.
As someone who advocates heavily on the education of our Filipino students, once they graduate, most of them, I guess, would rather go overseas than to work in the Philippines. How do you plan on addressing the brain drain problem in the country as well? Because I think the more that we empower them, the interest as well is something that we need to address to stay and actually practice their skills and knowledge on the Philippines.
And sorry, what's your name and where are you from? Just so we can address you.
This is Waves.
Waves.
Ooh.
Hi, Waves.
Calling from Australia.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi, Waves.
Yeah, so obviously a problem, Bam, and a problem for, decades now, brain drain. How do you address it, especially someone who's, again, so much into education?
Yeah, so unang-una, Waves, if you ask many of the students, if they had an opportunity to stay in the Philippines, they would stay in the Philippines. Kung yung sweldo makukuha nila, sapat para sa pamilya nila, they would remain here. It's just that the opportunities abroad can really, change the course of their life and the course of their family's life. So we can't really blame people for wanting to go abroad. I mean, you're also in Australia, di ba? Hindi mo pwedeng masamain yun. But what you want to see is more jobs here that are able to pay better, more opportunities here for our graduates. Tsaka may trabaho sila makukuha kaagad dito. Diba? Marami sa graduates natin, hirap sila makakuha ng trabaho. Kaya their only option is really to go abroad. And sa amin we were talking about it earlier. Yung mga nursing students ngayon, yung ibang mga bansa, wala nang experience requirement. They can go straight. Diba?
Wow. So much easier now.
We want to create more opportunities here para di na sila kailangan umalis. And it's not gonna happen overnight, pero kailangan makita yon in the next 5 to 10 years. Pangalawa, going to nursing, for example. Maraming nurses na nag-iibang bansa. If we know na ganun talaga kalaki ang demand para sa mga nurses natin, bakit di natin damihan yung slots for nursing? Kasi right now, our hospitals, kulang-kulang sila ng mga nurses, di ba? So, that planning, kung ano yung dami ng slots sa mga schools, ano yung market demand, ilan yung pupunta sa abroad, ilan yung mananatili dito, kailangan mas maganda yung pagpa-planning noon para yung mga brain drain na nangyayari, mas maayos siya. At hindi siya ganoon kalala like what we see now for certain professions. No?
Yep. All right, Waves, thanks for the call. And what is it? It's still good morning, I think.
Thank you so much, and
Thank you. Okay ba?
Thanks,
Pasado ba?
Waves.
Pasado ba, Waves? Okay ba sa sagot ko? Or ano? Okay naman.
I really love your way of delivering and explaining things, and but ako honestly medyo gusto pa kitang kakwentuhan ng matagal, pero siyempre limited lang yung usapan with the phone call.
How many years ka na sa Australia, Waves? How many years ka na dyan?
I've been here for 7 years. And I wanted to add actually on when it comes to the nurses, because I have some experience working for a public hospital here. So when I first got here, I worked for a public hospital, and I've gotten some perspective on may mga nurses tayo na they're I would use the word desperate to get here and work. And most of the issues that they say is, of course, number one is the salary and establishing a better future for their family. That's what they say. And I can see that, I mean, it validates what you said. Now, when they get here, most of them, they don't have any idea where to live or how to establish themselves. So, may mga pumupunta and humingi ng tulong. They're teary-eyed even because they have no idea kung ano tong pinasok nila, but at the same time, it's an opportunity that they want. So it really validates what you said, where if they only have the option for a better paying job as nurses in the Philippines, 100%, I think they would stay.
All right. Thank you, Waves. Salamat. Thank you.
Have a good one, Brad.
Thank you.
Karylle, good morning.
Uy.
Hi, Kay.
Hi, Kay. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi. I made it in time for the debate.
Yes, the debate. We're doing blind phones here. If you just call in to ask anything, preferably a really good question and not really just a...
Ako lang ba yung kandidato? Hindi ba pwedeng may mga other candidates tayo dito na pwedeng tanungin rin?
We can either act it up or
I beg to disagree.
Patay.
Let's take our next call. 863-10899. I think I threw an extra 9 in there. But you know the number. Good morning.
Hi.
Lines are full. Hello. Hi.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, who's this?
Mike.
Mike, don't waste your time here, Mike. Let's go.
Yes, I will. Basically, the question ko lang is more on the education skill.
Sure.
Because of the K-12, sabi nila, dapat may trabaho na yung mga bata. Pagtungtong ng pagka-graduate ng 12.
Yes. Hindi nangyayari. Yes.
Hindi nangyayari yun.
Yes.
Ano ba steps natin pwede gawin doon para magkaroon ng tamang address? Yung may silbi yung K-12 natin. Hindi lang parang dagdag another school year sa mga bata.
Okay, salamat, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Have a good day. Bye.
So,
Sorry.
ito, Mike, marami kasing ilaw na nagbiblink. So, ibig sabihin maraming tumatawag na Sam. So, I'll try to be short. I'll try to be short. So, Mike, natumpok mo yung problema ng K-12. So, maganda yung hangarin ng K-12, yung pangako niyan, pagka-graduate mo ng grade 12, may trabaho ka na. It's not happening. Hindi siya nangyayari. So, yung courses na ino-offer sa mga kabataan, kailangan nakalink up siya sa mga opportunities ng pagtatrabaho dun sa lugar. Kulang na naman yung planning. No? We talked earlier about kung ganun kalaki yung need for nurses, ba't hindi laramihan yung slot for nurses? 'Di ba? In the same way, kung alam naman nating hindi na fulfill yung pangako ng K-12 na may trabaho ka na after graduating from grade 12, kailangan ng matinding reforma dyan, which is to make sure na yung courses offered at yung job opportunities nagmamatch talaga siya. In fact, in other countries, even before you graduate from grade 12 or from fourth year college, may job offer ka na. Kasi integrated yung job opportunities, integrated yung curriculum, integrated yung mga eskwelahan, yung chambers of commerce, nag-uusap-usap lahat yan. And in our country, kulang yan. Kulang yung ganong klaseng pagpaplano, and legislation and reforms can hopefully solve that. Because other countries are able to do it. Malinaw yung paraan ng pag-aaral patungo sa pagtatrabaho, the courses, the facilities, the equipment, nakaplano lahat yan. And it's the choice of the student to choose these courses na alam niya pwede magbigay ng trabaho kaagad. So that's specifically one of the main things na gusto natin baguhin. So thank you, Mike.
What's again, briefly here, what is the big hiccup why other countries can do it and we can't? Is
Dude,
it
hindi ano
their
eh.
budget?
No. It's planning.
Is it
It's
just not a
planning.
priority?
No, it is a priority. Pero yung courses offered, so di ba, grade 11, grade 12, meron kang non-academic track. So may courses na in-offer dyan. So anything from, aircon repair or automotive repair, ganyan. Di ba? Like vocational skills.
Trades.
Trades, exactly.
Yeah.
Pero yung in-offer na yun, hindi naman siya integrated dun sa possible job opportunities in the area. 'Di ba? In fact, many years ago, I don't know kung ganito pa rin, but many years ago, nalaman ko na pinipili yung mga courses na yon based on a survey sa mga parents, not on a survey on the possible jobs that are available in the area. Eh kung yung mga magulang may napanood lang sa TV na baka okay maging mekaniko.
It's a wishful thinking
Hindi,
kind of
but
thing.
wala namang, hindi naman available dun sa lugar. I remember when I was still in the Senate, may isang school, humingi ng lumang sasakyan. Sen, pwede ba kami humingi ng lumang sasakyan sa iyo? Sabi ko, bakit? This is somewhere in Negros. Bakit? Kasi yung napili namin automotive repair. And they're in the middle of an agricultural community. Wala naman mga kotse doon. Puro mga tractor yung nandun, di ba? So, paano nangyari yun na yun yung offering nung high school na yun? Wala naman ganung job opportunities in their immediate vicinity. It's because yung planning niya wasn't done properly. So, kailangan talaga integrated lahat yan. Even on the college level, even at the K-12 level, pag integrated yan, mas madali makakakuha ng trabaho yung mga kabataan natin. Now, the other one is to open up to businesses. So, may mga purist kasi who will say, hindi pwede pumasok yung mga negosyo sa educational system natin. I don't agree. Because if you ask many students, they'll say, gusto ko ng trabaho. So, if you want to have the right job, if you want to have that integration, kailangan papasukin mo. If there's a big employer in the area, then maybe the courses can directly relate to the needs of that company. 'Di ba? Kung nasa gitna kayo ng eco zone, maraming factories doon. Why not yung K-12, yung grade 11, grade 12 offerings are close to the possible jobs that will be available in that area. Yun yung kailangan nating planning at hindi siya nangyayari.
We're good with time. 863-10899 is our phone number. Give us a call.
Our lines are full, yeah.
Bam is here taking open phones. Good morning.
Morning. This is McCoy.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, McCoy.
Ahoy.
Hello,
Hey, McCoy.
Hello, Senator Bam. Yeah,
Hi.
actually, Senator Bam, hindi ko maisip yung tamang tanong, pero this is my desperate frustration siguro. About the values of the Filipinos, tama naman creating more jobs, opportunities. However, yung society itself, yun yung nakaka-frustrate din on how Filipinos behave. Nakakaingit sa ibang bansa, di ba? Totoo yun, pag nasa abroad ka, Singapore or whatnot, you follow the rules. But if you're here in the Philippines, you disregard the rules. So I think yun yung isang concern natin, and how are we going to address that? Na Filipinos would have a better values and appreciation and attitude. And kahapon nga, ang topic is how to become more Asian. So right now, how can we become more Filipino in a sense na Pinoy talaga, that we will be proud of about being Pinoy? Yun siguro yung question ko.
Well, okay. So unang-una, Makoy, if you ask other countries, sabihin nila, okay talagang Pilipinas, mabait na mga tao, napaka-hospitable. So meron na naman tayong, we have our positive side, di ba?
Of course.
But pagdating sa rules are, ang hirap ng rules kasi not everybody is bound by the rules eh. May mga tao kasi, rules don't apply to them. Di ba?
And habang, it starts from the top.
Exactly. It's leadership. It's really leadership. If the leaders, agree that they're also bound by the rules. Remember, walang wangwang? Remember that, di ba? If leaders agree na hindi, pati kami, pipila rin kami. Pati kami, kung bus lane yan, hindi rin kami dapat pumasok dyan. I think more people will tend to follow the rules. But habang yung leaders natin, or a set of Filipinos believe that the rules don't apply to them, mahirap talaga yan mag-filter sa lahat. Kasi tayo mga Pinoy, lagi tayo naghahanap ng diskarte. Kasi alam natin, at the end of the day, kahit sumunod ka sa mga rules, kung yung mga tao doon di naman sumusunod, madedehado ka. Diba? So it does start at the top. It does start with leadership. We need to find better leadership who will treat everybody with respect. Kasi yung following the rules, hindi pa to laws just rules. It really begins with respect. The leaders that follow the rules are people who respect the people that they're serving. If they don't follow the rules don't apply to them, wala silang respeto sa mga taong dapat pinagsisilbihan nila. So it does begin there. And it won't be in 3 years or 6 years, it's a generation na kailangan ganun tayo. I mean, even Singapore, we always look at Singapore as everybody's followed the rules, di ba? Pero hindi naman nangyari yan ng overnight eh. Tagal rin yan eh. Di ba? But it has to start with better leadership. For me, dun yung simula.
Okay, thank you, Senator.
Thank you, Makoy.
Salamat, Makoy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. Let's take another one. 863-899. Good morning. Hello, who's this?
Hi, hello, good morning. This is Chesai.
Hi, Chesai.
Hello.
Hi, hello, good morning. Sam, question, or I'm not sure lang kung ano sabihin, pero it is. Nakikita ko kasi maraming mga politiko, maraming lumilitaw ngayon na wala pang campaign period, nandiyan na yung mga pagmumukha nila. Is it ethical or unethical for you? And if it's unethical, how can you solve it?
Okay, so there are no rules pagdating sa posters. Okay, so people can put out as many posters as they want. In fact, kahit ako, I wish I had more posters out there. Sa totoo lang ha. Kapon nga may meeting kami. Sabi nung isang kasama namin, Sen, naglakbay ako from Misamis to ganto. Ni isang poster, wala po kayo. Ganyan, di ba? Sama ng loob ko, wala, ni isa. So, ano siya eh, if we had better rules, then yes, we would follow them. But now kasi, walang rules dyan eh. There are no rules when it comes to putting your face out there. And unfortunately, for people like me who need to compete, we need to do that. Kailangan naming lumaban dyan. Kasi kung hindi, at start of Feb 10, dehadong-dehado ka na. I even had ads already. We had to raise so much money just for ads this November. Kasi kung hindi, maglalag behind ka na at mahihirapan ka nang mag-catch up. So, the very practical answer is, if you want to compete, you have to put yourself out there. I'm not going to apologize for it anymore because I want to win and I want to compete. Pero yes, we could actually file a law to... Si Miriam actually had the anti-Apple law. Anti-Apple bill na hindi naging law. But I would support that. Kung level na yung playing field, I would prefer na wala yan. In fact, kung level yung playing field, you would also have it like other countries na the government is the one that pays for your ads. Kasi right now, yung biggest barrier to winning is the ability to have ads. And ads will cost you millions. So kung wala kang pera for that, hindi ka talaga makakakompete. No, ganun kasimple yun. Kahit gaano ka pa kabuting tao. And that's the practical part of it. So itong election reform, you're right, no? We have to work on it. Kasi the more na ganito to, the more limited yung mga pwedeng tumakbo at pwedeng manalo.
Chesai, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Sorry
calling.
practical lang. Ako honestly guys,
But it's true.
kung gusto nyo akong tulungan, pakilagay yung mukha ko dun sa labas ng bakod ninyo. Sa totoo lang. Ganun kasimple yun.
May number na, no, Sen Bam?
Yeah.
5.
5.
Half 5.
Parang ML, magfa-5 man.
Yep.
Wow, yeah. Gets ko yun.
To the shock of no
Mobile
one.
Legends, not Martial Law yung ML niya. Mobile Legends yun. Hindi
Mobile Legends.
You said you won't. You would support a bill against it. However, you're not going to apologize for doing it, knowing that this was what it takes to win. Does it make you feel bad though?
No.
Like,
I'm past that, pare. Medyo na ako dito. Medyo, grizzled veteran na ako dito, honestly, ha. Noong una, parang masyashy pa ako. I'm sorry, andyan yung mga mukha ko. Hindi na. Gusto ko manalo. Guys, tulungan nyo na ako. Lagyan nyo lang yung mukha ko dyan. Sige na, please.
Ayan, may humihingi
Pakilagay.
ng mga PDF copy ng TARP.
Oo, sige.
Oh.
We'll post it. We'll post it.
Yeah.
We'll put it on playback and pwede ba yun?
No, I mean,
Pwede ba tayo mag-share ng file?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah.
Sige nga.
We can share a link. Huwag niyo drawingan yung TARP, ah.
Baka ending, nakahubad na ako niya. Yung ending niya, nakahubad na. Deep fake pala. No?
Wag.
Let's take our next call. Good morning. Hi, who's this?
Hello.
Uy,
Oy.
chicharon yan. Chicharon ba yan?
Hi, who's this? Oh my God, you're like 3 seconds away from me hanging up. Hi, who's this?
Oh.
Hey, customer
wow.
service. That guy is me. Have a good day. Goodbye. 86310. Okay, Bam, I'll give you. I want your take really quickly on this. Fine, let's do it now. And Kay as well. So earlier I was on Reddit and I saw this kind of like a forum conversation saying that women are worst at customer service. Women are the worst at customer service.
Ano ibig sabihin nun?
Depends on the
if
day.
you're working in customer service, the women
If you're working in customer
perform the
service,
worst.
which is generally kind of like in every situation.
No, yung babae yung may complaint o yung babae yung tumatanggap ng complaint?
The latter.
Yung tumatanggap. Okay.
Yeah. And Bam, you don't have to answer this because I don't want anybody to take this and then spin it. And then,
Soundbite.
and all of a sudden kind of ruin it for you. But we were kind of giving our own take. Who is worse at customer service? Now, when we lined up the show, who would be amongst us the best at it versus the worst? I was the worst, clearly. I admit that. There was a little bit of like back and forth with me regarding who's be the next worst. Would it be Sam or would it be Alex? I went with Sam. The general public, I think, went with Alex. It's close, though. So it'd be, for me, Sam, Alex, then Kay, then you, then Mara. Like, that's my, like...
I agree dun sa Mara. I think Mara would be the best. She's a kind-hearted person that need to protect.
The Aquinos are
Ayaw nga, no? Oy, let's go. Let's go. Aquinos, go. Come on, pinsan.
Aquinos are taking customer service crown here. But would you dare answer this, Karylle? If you were going to say, who's worse?
Who's the worst? Oh, no.
Generally speaking, who do you think it would be?
Okay. Just boy or girl, ganun lang.
We said boy, girl, gay guy, lesbian. Was our four.
I think worst guy.
Worst guy. Yeah, that's what Mara said. And funny enough, I mean, look, listen. When we took the poll, girls still came out on top as the worst here.
Why?
Because let's bring it to the field. Maybe because they're outnumbered. Like there's so many more of them in customer service, so you tend to get just by default more bad experiences. So it's kind of
Nasungitan ka na at one point.
Yeah, it's kind of like a flawed system, but the sample size is just so great for females that they're gonna eat that S sandwich, right? But funny enough,
Kung ano kasi hinihingi nyo.
yeah, but funny enough, like on the show, if you think about it, I, as a straight man, is the worst customer service person on the show. And if you thought Alex is number 2, he's also straight man, would be the second worst. So, though I pick Sam as the second worst.
Yes, you made that abundantly clear. Thank you.
Bakit ikaw, Sam, yung ano? Bakit ikaw yung second worst? Sam?
Goodness.
Bakit?
Because he's bitter.
But it's not. No, it's not. Listen,
Sungit ka ba? Sam, sungit ka ba? Ano mas ayaw ninyo? Yung masungit o yung ay, hindi ho pwede yan eh. Ay, naku, bawal po.
Ay, yung parang medyo whiny na.
Or yung unempowered.
Or condescending.
Oh, right.
Or yung masungit. Hindi naman problema yan eh. Yung, di ba, may mga masusungit.
Oh, that's a toss-up.
Pero...
No, I have to put in a third one here. Okay,
which one?
When I say Sam is the second worst at customer service, it's not an insult, even though it sounds like it, because the word worst is there. What I'm saying is Sam is by the book. And that in its own could be bad customer service. Because customers like, sige na, bigyan mo naman ako na isang beses. Sam's gonna be like, hindi, policy.
Okay, I get it.
Not willing to break the rules.
I am sorry, sir. According to policy 5B, hindi nyo pwede palitan yung t-shirt na yan kasi after 72 hours na. Ganyan, di ba? Tapos nasa 73rd hour ka, di ba?
Pinost mo na sa Facebook.
And as a customer, you could interpret that as bad customer service.
But the employers would love me.
Yeah.
Teacher's pet. Teacher's
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mean that in a negative. I'm just saying she's hard to bend the rules with. And that in its own could be frustrating as a consumer. That's all. Teacher's put.
But going back.
Wonderful. Here we go. Let's go. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Senator Gab, question. Since maganda naman na yung college natin, libre na yung tuition fee, ganyan.
No.
Paano naman po natin matutulungan yung mga fresh grad na pumapasok sa mga trabaho?
Yes.
Mahirap kasi yung mga company. For example, yung experience ko, kasabay ko yung Big Four na universities. Then ako, galing ako sa State University. Mas pinili yung Big Four kesa sa akin. And yung experience ko nun, yung Big Four nun, hindi na sila in-interview eh.
Ganun.
Sumalang pa ako sa mga interviews. And unfortunately, hindi ako nakapasa.
Yeah.
Paano natin matutulungan yung mga ganong situation na ano?
Yeah, sir, what's your name, sir?
Sorry, Darius.
Darius. Okay, so Darius, maraming salamat. So, guys, yung tinatawag na Big Four, that's Ateneo, LaSalle, UP-UST. Okay, so
Yes.
sinasabi ni Darius, merong unfair advantage yung Big Four pagdating sa pagtatrabaho. I think baka magkaedad tayo, Darius. Definitely nung time ko in the 90s and early 2000s, ganun yon. Now, I'm not so sure kung ganun pa rin. Ang marami sa mga employers, ang hinahanap nila, mabilis yung kanilang onboarding ng mga employees. Because a lot of employers these days, ang complaint nila is, kahit graduate ka ng college, I need 3 to 6 months to train you before you're actually productive in the company. So ang gusto natin makita is companies, especially if they're big employers in particular areas, meron silang capacity to work with the schools to really integrate yung skills na kailangan nila, yung processes na kailangan nila, maybe even the machines na ginagamit nila para pag-graduate, dire-diretso yung kabataan towards employment. Yung OJT, integrated sa mga possible job opportunities. Yung courses are also integrated and you get a more seamless process. Many employers these days, ang hinahanap nila, people who are willing to work, people who already know kung ano yung mga kailangan gawin, hindi na ganun kahaba yung onboarding time kasi that's cost, pera rin yan for them. And it can be done. Other countries have done it na the top employers are able to work specifically with schools at may proseso at may integration yung nakikita natin. That's something we want to see here in the Philippines. Now, in my experience, maybe initially may bias towards the Big Four, pero after like 6 months or a year, ano na yan eh, you're pare-parehas na yan eh. Kumbaga parang nasa sikap mo na yan, nasa pagtsatsaga mo na yan. These days, I think employers are just looking for people who are willing to work. Yung handang hindi natatakot magtrabaho talaga.
Okay, Bam, let me ask you this though. Okay, so, and I agree with you. I think the bias towards the Big Four is something of the past, and we're seeing the gap between an attractive candidate is not necessarily meaning you're from those elite schools. But in other countries, when you go to the elite schools, there is still a level of wow factor. You go to Ivy League, wow, right? Is that because the Big Four, the gap between the Big Four and the next tier of universities in the Philippines, it's really not that big. I mean, this is really more branding than it is the actual education. Compared to, say, you go Ivy League, you go Oxford, you go like that, there is still a considerable gap in the abilities of those students versus one going from maybe a state school.
Kung abilities hindi na ganun kalaki, honestly in fact, baka nga branding lang lahat to eh, di ba? Honestly. Yeah. But don't forget, UP is also a state university. No, if you go to the...
I mean abroad. Like, let's say in the Americas, right? Your private schools, your Yale, your Princeton, these are private schools.
It's a prestige. It's prestige. You know, going to... nag-Yale kasi ako nung last year, di ba? Fellow tayo dyan, di ba? So, alam mo, prestige yan eh. It's prestige, di ba? But honestly, kung matagal ka ng employer or marami nang dumaan sa kumpanya mo, you know that it's really just like good for the first few months. After that, it's really sino yung handa magtrabaho, sino madiskarte, sinong flexible, sinong masipag. Yun yung hinahanap mo talaga, di ba?
And that's a really good point. We're over time here, Bam.
Thank you for
So everybody else
Salamat, Darius.
that we're trying to get in. I mean,
sorry. Salamat, sir.
Yeah, thanks, Darius. I think as we get closer to May here, Bam, we should do more of this, where we'll kind of exhaust a chunk of your time with people calling in and throwing their ideas out at you and seeing what you say. For those who couldn't have gotten in, don't worry, Bam's here every week. No worries there. Somebody asked on the playback earlier, Bam, if you win, are you still going to be hanging out with us? You have addressed this in the past, but I just need to remind you, Bam, that you did say yes and that we expect.
Yes, pero sa araw na nandito ako, kailangan nakabarong si Alex, nakasuit si Motister.
Professional hat.
Bawal ng sleeveless, Kay. Bawal na sleeveless. May dress code. And then you may only refer to me as Mr. Chairman or Your Honor or yun lang naman yung mag-iiba, guys. Yun lang naman yun.
Oo, kailangan formal eh.
Oo.
How about this though? Okay, kidding aside though, how about this? And I mean, I'll do it. When you're here now, moving forward, as soon as campaign season starts, I'm wearing pink every time you're here.
Aw, cute.
Guys, pag campaign season na, I won't be here.
Oh, he
Hindi na siya
can't.
pwede.
No, I'll probably go once just to like max out my minutes or something. We'll figure out. Diba?
So it's allowed on the radio, TV.
Well, we can
No, may minutes ka eh. May minutes ka eh. Meron kang allocated minutes per station.
Oh, I see. Oh.
Or, although, pwede naman ako mag-guest. So you can call, I can be one of these callers and
I was
say
gonna
hi.
say, like, what if you came in like via Zoom? Does that count as kind of?
Baka it does eh. Baka it does. So
Yeah.
anyway.
We don't wanna break no rules, Mo.
Policy.
Well, we can keep saying 5.
Not on my watch.
You can keep saying Bam Aquino if you want. Okay lang naman. Hindi naman bawal sabihin pangalan ko, di ba? Pwede naman eh, di ba?
Magic
Senator.
55.5.
Senator, paano pag gumawa kami ng ano nyo? Parang puppet mo.
Oh my gosh.
Pwede yun. Actually, pwede yun. Pwede yun. Pwede yun.
Ano sinasabi? Delikado.
Pwede yun. I think pwede yun. We can ask.
Para Monday, ikaw nasa boses.
No, ma'am. Just do this. Come to the studio. Curl up your hair. Wear an outfit.
Bring a dog.
Bring your.
And we will not recognize you.
No one will know it's you.
Si Ram Aquino. Kaya, may bago tayong co-host, si Ram Aquino.
Okay, so when do we lose you again officially then in that sense?
Feb 10 is the start of the campaign period.
Kapit na.
Konti pa guys.
Super Bam.
And then timingin ko na lang when I can show up and we have to measure the minutes lang or what, di ba?
Yes,
Pero,
we will follow the rules for sure.
And again, pwede din naman akong pag-usapan. Pwede sabihin, uy, parang si Ram Aquino, nasa Cotabato kahapon. Oh, why not?
No, you know what we will do? So every Monday at 7, we'll do this. Like if you're watching on playback, by the way, if you're on the radio, then you're not going to get this. But we'll just have your photo right there. So it'll just be the 6 boxes, but one of them is just a standard picture. There.
February 2024 to February 2025. So parang obituary, di ba? 1 year. Maka 1 year ako dito, guys. 1 year tayo, Feb to Feb.
Oh, nga. No,
You were talking about You were talking about posters and billboards earlier. Is that still effective, like right now in the current?
Super.
Even though everything is now online presence, ads online, mas more effective on posters?
It's very effective, Mara. Sobrang effective. Kaya guys, please, kung gusto niyo akong tulungan, pakilagay yung mukha ko somewhere. Please. Please lang.
Ooh, your poster's up. Look. Wish granted.
Yan. Please.
Nice.
Senator, anong ruling? Anong ruling dyan sa, halimbawa, nag-promote ako ng Netflix ko. Netflix, Feb 7, tapos sa ilalim nun, para makatipid tayo.
Makina for Senator? Pwede.
Makina for Senator.
Walang bawal. Walang bawal. Hindi, honestly, hindi yun bawal. So there's a ruling, the Makalintal ruling, which says na kung private citizen ka, you're allowed to do whatever you want as your freedom of speech. And kung sa bahay ninyo, kung sa bahay ninyo, 'di ba may mga rules na kailangan yung mga poster 2x3, 2 feet by 3 feet, 'di ba? Pero pwede ka magpalagay kahit anong size ng poster. Magmalay ka ng mural diyan, lagay ka ng painting diyan, lagay mo mukha ko diyan. It's your freedom of speech as long as it's in your private property, 'di ba? Now, your posts are also your property technically, 'di ba? So kung ano mong gusto mong sabihin, Alex, walang bawal doon. Basta kayo yung nagsasabi. 'Di ba? So yes, please do that. If you can.
Pag nag-live stream and then we do, okay, 5 men, we need 5. Okay, pag nag-live stream, pwede yan.
Oh, hindi nyo rin kailangan i-code Sabihin nyo na lang. Baka hindi maintindihan ng mga tao, di ba? 5-5, ano 5? Ano daw? 5-5-5, di ba?
Remember number 5.
Yon. Tapos hatching, Makino, hatchingin nyo na lang.
Ay, hindi yun, lumabas ulit.
Yeah, it's gonna come out every. No, turn the other way.
Other way.
All right, here we go.
Guys, I gotta go. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat. Thank you, everybody.
Have a great day.
See you next week. Salamat.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Don't go away. Back after this.
Good times.
Say 13. Listen to Good Times here, Magic 89.9 with about 45 minutes left to go before the show ends. And a day that's gone by really, really quick, but it's also really good to have everybody that you see on our poster named there on the show today, exactly. And now's also a really good time to remind everyone of the big things happening. Alex brought it up a couple minutes ago, but a good way to kind of just talk a little bit more about it is that 1 month from today, he has a Netflix special that's going to launch. Huge news, huge achievement, Lex.
It's going to be number 1.
Yeah, unbelievable to have this happen, and really, really proud of you, brother. 1 month from today.
Yeah,
My richest friend.
Yeah, Netflix, tamang panahon, February 7. Yun lang naman, abangan nyo lang, maglalabasan na yung mga promo niyan. Pero February 16, dyan tayo sa Singapore. Magkita-kita tayo, February 16, that's Valentine's show. So, ticketmaster.sg ang ating tignan para bumili ng tickets. Tapos, para naman sa mga local shows ko, January 18, 19 East, sa Sukat, Muntinlupa, January 25 dyan sa Eco Bar, Angeles, Pampanga, and January 31 dyan sa Hops Bar sa General Trias. alexcalia.com and thecomedycrew.com. Magdadala ako ng mga merch, lalo na yung mga natira na mga hindi pumunta doon sa aming Christmas party. So dala ko yung hoodies, shirt, and caps. So please, punta kayo sa mga venues. Doon lang ako magbebenta ng mga merch. Maraming salamat, and thank you sa mga nagregalo sa atin, yung mga cups, yung mga nung Pasko. Yun lang mo. Thanks.
I didn't get one.
Me too. I didn't get one.
Oh, I
You didn't get one, Mara?
I didn't. Baka that was the morning group. I wasn't there in the morning.
Oh, yeah. We'll have another party.
Hey, you got so many things going on. I mean, not even just like you don't even plug the work stuff anymore. You just plug the charity stuff. But now's your time.
It is
What do you
Three
want?
Kings, so happy Three Kings.
Yeah.
Christmas officially ends next week, though, according to the priest in the mass. I mean, yeah, Father Artie is like, it ends on Sunday, which is Jesus' baptism. But yeah, Three Kings is such a big thing. Growing up, Tatlong Hari was such a tease you name. Like people would tease me, baby. But now it's just so nice because it's like fully about gift giving. And as you know, I do not like receiving gifts, but I do love making sure that you give gifts to people who need it.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't worry about me. I'm okay. And I have so much kalat in the house already. We have no space. So yeah, we are doing a lot of like gift giving. Tomorrow we will be posting the wish list for Child House, but also tomorrow we have a party and you're all invited. If you want to come by White Cross Children's Home from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Sorry, it's such a short and limited time slot, but we are going to give them gifts, which is in the form of their needs, supplies, medical supplies, toiletries, school supplies, food, just to stock up their pantry for the year. We do this every January. It's our like start the year right campaign. I will be posting this. You can just drop by 276 Santolan Road anytime this January just to give whatever you can for their children's home. And don't worry if you feel like baka sumobra na yung kanila. They give it naman. They share it with the smaller children's homes whenever they have extra supplies.
Nice.
Love it. Yeah.
Saya kagabi, Kay.
Oh, nga, thank you. Thank you for going there, and thank you so much to Time Zone. I love Time Zone. And of course, Victory Liner. Greetings to everyone in Masaya Cons. Jong Hilario, thank you for the assist. And yeah, thank you to all the volunteers. We had fun. Galing mag-bowling ni Alex.
Ang galing mag-bowling ni Alex. And I like how they, the kids gave us cards after.
Cards.
In the end.
Give a message.
Nakatouch.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Sabi ko nga kay Mara, share ko lang, mabilis lang naman. Yung feeling ko na parang yung, di ba, may mga problema, napaka-apektado tayo. Pero yung mga bata, ang saya-saya ng mga demeanor, ang saya-saya nila, and kahit anong pinagdadaanan nila, they were so happy.
Yeah, I think that's why they like going to Time Zone. It's just that break na we're kids. We want to have fun, and then you get to have fun with them. That's the one place na alam nila, bata kami, naglalaro kami. Period.
Oh my gosh,
That's it.
that's like a candy store for kids.
Right?
It was
It's so
it
fun.
was great. And then good thing like Kay warned me to just see the kids as kids. And then when I was reading it, they one of them gave a letter and then their name and then nakalagay like Hodgkin's lymphoma. And I'm like, oh my God, you're so young for this. But okay, like good thing you warned me about it, like not to think about like how sick they are. And it was such a great opportunity just to see like the reality out there. And sobrang, especially one kid named Aya. Oh my gosh, she was my favorite. She had the swag. Yeah.
Sobrang kinalimutan yung condition nila na nang nag-basketball kami, na pag-trash talkan pa ako.
Baka sinilako mo pa.
Do that, man. This si Mara nakipag-down showdown kay Aya. Si Aya is one of the popular kids kasi grabe yung kwento niya. This is her fourth life.
Oh, wow.
Ilang beses na siya nag-flatline. But, you know, parang that's why I like to say to her, nice to meet you on your best life. Because she's like really blooming and everything.
Sobra. Parang,
super energetic.
Oh.
Pero nung unang pagdating ko doon, of course, they don't know me, right? Parang ang freaky ko ata sa kanila because I loaded my card in the mic, who wants to play? Who wants to play?
Para easy lang. Easy lang muna. Papakilala muna tayo, nakasama tayo dito. At sabi, Alex, magkaya ka sa mga batang maglaro. Sa tingin mo, kailangan mo na magpakilala na official ako. Hindi ako pwede lumapit sa mga bata na, sino gusto maglaro?
I went in like that saying it out. Who wants to play? Who wants to play? I'm like, and I told my boyfriend, no, walang pumapansin sa akin.
Din kasi sila.
Danger stranger ata ako.
Katulad ko na may hypochondriac ako na I tend to, tapos alam mo yung mga konting sakit.
Oh, you are, Lex?
Medyo nakakuha ko ng konting lesson and courage na ikaw nag-iisip ka pa lang ng kung ano, eto, they're already there, pero look at their attitude
spirit.
and demeanor. So medyo ayun ang take away ko dun sa kagabi. Yeah.
Thanks for doing that, Kay.
Hey, year 17. Oh my God. Malapit na mag-debut yung event namin. Thank you.
I'll go every year. That was fun.
Yeah. Samo, what do you got?
January is National Bible Month, and speaking of getting the year started on the right note, I would like to invite you all to a Bible class. I will post the link on the playback. It's free, it's online. You can also check us out on Zion Christian Mission Center PH on Facebook.
Don't forget, guys, to download that Playback.tv app. It's a great way to see us live on video, as well as interact with all the other listeners, to interact with us as well. And you get those notifications when both the radio show and the podcast starts. Again, it's Playback.tv, the app. Search Good Times, hit join room. You're in. You get those notifications. Mara, we're going to be on the podcast on
Friday.
With Sam. Oh, so make sure to check that out. Alex, Saturday podcast? Yes?
Saturday, of course. Of course. Para kong bawang, nakasahog ako sa lahat. Kalat.
We got to get you on the show soon, please.
On the podcast? Oh my gosh.
Why did it take this long?
Saucy topic.
You've been on before. But I mean, just have you on again.
Hindi ko alam sasabihin ko. Love advice ba yan?
Yes.
Life advice?
Iba-iba.
I don't want to mess up anyone's life.
Here's a question. So, over the weekend, a guy called Lex. Remember, he's 29 years old. And we're not going to talk about his problem so much, but something he brought up that I thought maybe we can ask, and it's maybe even slightly related to our first topic. But so he calls, he's 29. He met a girl online. She's like an OnlyFans type of thing. I think it was either on Reddit or whatever. Anyway, so they dated. I mean, she's a girl who actually sells pictures of herself nude online. And
okay.
He ends up going out with her. She is cheating on him. He kind of like breaks into her phone or whatever. She's cheating on him. She has a sugar daddy and all of that stuff. She ended up actually selling their sex tape online. Now he's not seen in it. And that was his question. His question was, hey, should I file legal charges or exercise legal options because this girl sold a sex tape that I was in without me knowing? And Alex and I were like, is your face seen? No. Then shut up and move on. Who cares, right? And because we're guys, like, who cares? But he did say one thing that kind of intrigued me. He said, because she was so hot, and she was, Lex, right? I mean, she was attractive. He asked her immediately, like when he met up with her, goes, "Are you a trans woman?" Because she was so good looking that he didn't think that he could score a girl that good look. So there has to be a quote unquote a catch. And I think I asked Alex this, and I said, "Is it offensive? Is it offensive to ask somebody that when you meet them? Say, hey, are you like because they're so good looking? Is it both a compliment but also sometimes it's an insult?"
Oh, that's mga babae yan eh. Ano, no?
Yeah, so I guess, Sam, if somebody was like, if somebody asked you that, would you be offended?
Not that I'm offended, but
I mean, Sam, if somebody asked you that, would you be offended? Mara's like,
yeah.
You know? Mara couldn't wait for her turn. She was so ready. Okay, Mara, you're next. Sam, offensive? Yes, to be asked.
I guess it depends on like the objective of asking. I'm just now very curious. Like, how does this conversation happen? When you would like to know, and you know, coming from just like I just really wanna know. No.
Para kasi ang context nun is, alam niya nang may mangyayari sa kanila. Pumayag yung girl, kaya tinanong niya kagad na.
Oh yeah, and the girl sells photos of, I mean, she's actually.
Parang gano'n ang context, Sam, na yung lalaki nakakaramdam na, mukhang, ba't kaya papayag to na gano'n? Eh, ano kayang catch? Parang gano'n. Yun ang, ano doon.
Yeah, I'm not good looking enough to date a girl like you. There must be something.
If anyone should be offended, I feel like it's the trans women who should be offended hearing this. Like,
right?
Yeah.
Lagot kayo kay Sam. Lagot kayo.
No, time out. I disagree. I think we have an out here because she wasn't a trans woman. And yes, if you're listening to this, I could see where people go, wait a minute, why would you? But it happened. Yeah. It actually happened. The girl was so good looking. His insecurity was looking for a quote unquote catch. And that's why I keep saying quote unquote catch. Because to him, there must be something. Cannot come to terms with, and I've been in this situation. I'm like, why is this? Not thinking that a girl was a trans woman, but it was like, what is it? There's something here. Like, why would you date me? And that's an insecurity.
Kailan yon mo?
Every single time. Every single. But anyway, I guess my question is, as attractive females, if a guy thought you were too good to be true and asked you that question, would you be offended? Or in the modern time, as we get into a new year, it's possible. It is now very, very possible that, yeah, that question might not be that bad of a question.
Mara. Kay Mara.
Yeah,
well, if you put it that way, if they word it as, because you're just that beautiful that parang super gawa ka, or like it makes me wonder. Pero kasi there's always a tell, di ba? There's always a tell. Look here of the voice.
Usually tite is a tell. I mean,
oh my God.
Sorry,
Can you ask me, why do you not go to the podcast?
Mohan, can you please take the Bible class? Can you please just go?
I really thought my microphone was out.
I'm gonna be around so many children tomorrow.
Sobrang bait ko talaga.
Let's take a call. Let's break the thing.
Can you guys call us, please?
Oh, sorry. I was. I think it was a bad word. I shouldn't have said that. Okay, Mara, continue. Sorry.
Yun lang. Usually, because there's a tell. You can usually tell.
Not anymore.
We had a guest on the show before also. Like, sobrang ganda niya. Tumiting nga ako like, oh my God, ang ganda mo. Pero once she started talking, you could tell.
Mara, I'm going to disagree. I think it is so done so well that I disagree.
The technology is getting better.
A couple of months ago, I dabbled in a little online dating app. Maybe I jumped on the Bumble a couple of months ago. You know how many times I swiped on a trans woman without knowing? I just like, and then
you haven't talked to them though. It's just picture.
I get it. But when you actually, the conversation actually happened, I didn't know. I didn't know all the way up until I was told.
Well, again,
really
it
good.
would be
It's really
difficult, more difficult to, judge through just pictures. And I'm assuming the conversations
I know, but
happen like online, right?
I was saying like you could still think it's anyway. I'm
What is Kay thinking? I get, I'm wondering because she's like sitting back.
No, I'm also listening because these are good conversations to have, just so we know how we can grow from here.
Oo, tama naman.
Kasi if no one's honest din naman, then how would we know, diba? Like,
sure.
I wonder, but a date naman eh. Wouldn't you go on a date?
I know, but if phrased in the way like, oh my God, you're so too good to be true. I gotta. I'm just wondering. He had to ask, and I was okay with him asking. I find that to be very offensive.
Realistically naman, bago mabilis, yung may tao talagang ayaw ng preference yun eh. Gusto ko straight, and that's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Di ba? Wala namang,
yeah, of course.
Parang, ingat tayo, ayaw kong na sabihin mo sa akin kung trans o hindi. Pag trans ka, off ako kasi gusto ko straight. Yun naman talaga.
No, but Lex.
Honesty, the honesty na rin.
Oh. But Lex, let's rewind what you said over the weekend. I said, Lex, how far?
Tinanong ako ni Mo, hanggang saan na parang may chances maging trans? Siyempre, for content, sabi ko, 50.
What for content?
Sabi ni Mo, ito yung mga usapang ito muna totoo yan. Usapan niyan, sabi ko, akala ko si Mo, tatasan niya. Nung sinabi ni Mo, hindi 5% ako, siraulo kasi netap mo ko doon
No, wait, hold on. Sam doesn't get over what's going on.
Yeah, I don't understand.
The question was this. Okay, because the guy was not sure.
Yeah.
And he jumped in anyway, but he asked, which I would not ask. I think I wouldn't ask just in case it was offensive. I think it's not offensive to ask, but I wouldn't have done it.
Okay.
For the record, okay? However, I asked Alex, if you were unsure that someone was a trans woman, how unsure before you don't sleep with her?
Like, how unsure do you have to be not to sleep with her?
Yeah, like to me, if I were like 5% unsure, I'm out. But I went second though. Alex was like, I was like, Lex, 20%? Kaya pa. 50%. Siguro yung that's my point. Like I'm 150, 50-50 ako. I'm not sure if this will happen. I'm like, wow, because me 5%. I was just like, well, if you told me yours, I would have changed mine.
Bakit?
Yeah, but is it okay to ask, no?
Hindi, mahirap talaga. Mahirap.
I wonder, is it?
I think we're maybe 10 years. No. I think just for the question. I think we're about 5 years away from it being completely okay to ask.
Yeah.
I wonder how they feel about it. Like, is it offensive for them to be asked?
I would be proud of it though.
Yeah. After everything you went through, why not?
Okay, so then it shouldn't be offensive to ask, right?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's not offensive anymore to ask.
Yeah.
We come from a generation, I think, and we come from a generation that it's very foreign to us in the beginning. We've been told and trained even to acclimate ourselves to this new time. So we're going to have a lot of confusion in our heads and on what's right, what's wrong, and all that. I think us as people who've had to make our own transition into learning about this, I think it's okay now to ask.
Ano may tumawag na trans, no? Para,
yeah, let's take some calls. Let's take, oh God, we keep losing everybody. 8631-0899, by the way. I know I didn't say call now, but now, 8631-0899, give us a call. Is it offensive to ask a girl, even a guy, hey, are you trans man? Are you trans woman? Because you're like, wow.
We had our guest and she wasn't offended at all. In fact, she even showed like how it looked down there.
Lovely.
Oh gosh.
I'm good.
Yeah. You don't remember that?
No need to prove. I don't remember. Your podcast. Is it your podcast? Podcast? Oh,
it was a podcast. Yeah, it was in the podcast. And talagang sobrang ganda niya. And she was so proud to talk about the transition. And then pinakita niya. And I could not tell at all.
Yeah. All right, let's take a call. 8631-0899. Good morning.
Yeah, hi. Good morning, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Actually, you'll be surprised. In my workplace, we have already transgender, and yeah, you can ask them, but you'll be surprised that for gay, for gay people, it's hard for them to say they're gay compared to trans. Like when you'll be surprised that there's still more of a closet queen, really admitting that they're gay for men, not more for women, but for gay for men. And then for trans, they're very open because they use the same restroom for us women. So
because there's
obviously,
an identification.
the transition, yeah.
There's identification. While, say, with somebody who has yet to identify, that they're going to do it on their own time.
True.
Yeah, so I think maybe that's why. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye.
Pero may second level ba ng offensive na halimbawa sumabi ng yes I'm trans, na-operan ka na, yun na hatang offensive, no? Yung are you
like
fully
transitioned?
Oo, may ganun na ba or
baka sila yung magkukwento.
Private,
Oo nga,
parang
ganun.
It's so funny, right, to ask somebody if they've cut off their genitals or added to their genitals or whatever, but then I can't go up to you and you can't, like, as a girl, you can't, like, oh, hi, hey, it's nice meeting you. Yeah, thanks for taking me out on a date. How big is your penis? I'd be like, what? Like, if you asked about my junk early on, I would find it to be very offensive.
Kaya nga, ayun ang mga question natin kung ano yung susunod na.
Yeah, does your penis lean to the left or to the right? I'm like, wait, what conversation is this? Why are we having this conversation? Like, it would be that.
Or would it not matter?
Montik ako sumagot dun mo. Montik ako sumagot dun. Montik ako matala sa emosyon. Yung sinasayang palepa ko, pero muntik ako sumagot.
Maybe siya ako.
I feel responsible because this started when you were like, oh, why aren't you on the podcast? And then we're here.
This is why you're not on the podcast. This is where cases. This is exactly why I'm not on the podcast. We got a bunch of calls on hold here. Let's get to them. 863-10899. Good morning.
Hi guys. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
Just about the transgender thing. I actually dated one before.
Okay.
And at first I didn't know that she was transgender. Then I just kind of had to ask. I had a feeling all throughout the whole dating time. And at the end of the date, I kind of asked, like, just like a gentle ask, if she was transgender. And she said that it's okay to ask if I had to ask it at the start of the date. And then for some reason,
sorry, you asked at the start of the date?
No, at the end.
No, I didn't. I just had speculations at the start of the date.
And then,
okay, and then you asked at the
and then I just went along with the whole date. We had don't get me wrong, we had a good time naman, and she was fun, she was good, she was nice, she's intelligent, and she's very nice to talk to. Pero parang hindi ko na napigilan. I had to ask at the end of the date. So and she said naman na she kind of felt din na parang I was holding back. Then she kind of reassured me that okay lang naman magtanong. They actually appreciate if you would also ask.
So it was okay. So when you say she was a trans woman.
Yeah. So I asked, "Are you transgender by any chance?" And she said yes. She was post-op for 5 years already, and she's really sobrang galing. It was like supermodel-esque yung itsura niya at the time. So
are you the type? Are you the type to date supermodel-esque girls or no?
No, actually, I was shocked that she said yes. To be honest.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying.
May isa pang question. Ba't ka nagtatanong? Anong mga nakita mong physical signs?
Siguro, she parang mas broad yung shoulders than the usual girls that I would date. And then also in terms of feet, yun lang. Parang yun yung una napansin ko. Mas broad yung shoulders niya. And then, medyo mas malaki lang yung feet size niya or yung foot size niya than the usual girls that I used to date. So, yun.
Yeah.
Yung boses, okay. Yung boses, ano na, babae.
They appreciate if you would ask. But, right in this generation, probably it's a norm. Probably it's not really a norm, but it's just a common thing. If you would like to ask, there's no harm in it. So,
okay, exactly. And that kind of that's my point. But remember, part of my question is, what if you ask a straight girl, like just a straight girl, what would be like a born female, the same question? Like, let's just If I asked Kay that, is Kay gonna get mad? Like that.
I have a friend na ganon.
The question is,
She's often asked.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay.
Hindi, kasi she likes to hang out also with a lot of gay people and trans. So natatanong siya. Barkada kasi niya.
Okay. So how does she feel? She's okay because she gets.
Yeah. She was okay. She was okay with me asking, and I'm okay with it as well.
Right.
We lasted for a year. We dated for a year.
Even after you found out, you guys dated for a year. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
because, ang habol ko naman kasi someone who is a good companion and at the same time a good conversationalist.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
Okay.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Next question mo.
Really good company, that's it. Not really much into the look.
Para ma-close natin to. Hindi tayo pwede ba tapos sa ganun lang mo na nag-date sila 1 year? Ano to mo? That's not mo.
Are you bisexual?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. There we go, Lex. See? There.
So, yeah.
Di ba rin? Next na question mo.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Ay, naku.
Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.
Sayang.
Why?
Gusto mo, Lex?
May nang...
We're on the radio.
Okay.
Ala kayo na mawawalan tayo ng award kasi we're hard-hitting
journalism.
Straight to the point. Ay nako, nahihiya lang ako sa inyo. Naibagay lang ako sa inyo kayo. Ayun ang gusto ko, naibagay lang ako sa inyo. Pero gusto ko talaga ng nag-sex kayo. Ganun tana. Pero hindi ako natatanungin.
Pero naman nag-sex sila ba? Habang 1 year?
I cannot assume, it's very rude to ask.
Yes, it would have been. Did you have sex? Ano yung feeling? I mean, that's what it would have been. Like physically, ano yung feeling? Like that's what I would have said. But Kay's here.
Buti na lang hindi ako nag-podcast.
Ay, hindi na siya magpa-podcast now.
Yeah. Okay, listen, I think we're getting lost. The point is, as a, born biological female, the three of you girls, would you be offended if I asked you if we were going to go on a date? Samuel, are you a trans woman? Would you be offended?
Like, can you say? Can you like do the words? Like,
I can't.
do the spiel. Sige na. Kunwari, you're a lifeguard.
Hindi. Kadit ko na si Sam.
Nagbubling kayo ni Sam.
Sam, mas mabigat yung bolang. Nakita ko, mas mabigat yung bolang. 7 kilos lang ako, ikaw nasa 10 kilos. So may tanong ako, no? Saka yung nirent nating shoes, 6.5 ako, nasa 9 ka.
Wait, si Mama malaki pa
Nakita ko lagi kayo stepping doon sa line na di mo ata mapapagod pa. Trans ka?
Tsaka haba ng liig mo, Sam.
Do you happen to be trans?
Do you happen?
Oo. Bago tayo mag-next game. Ano mo? Parang gano'n. Marandom.
I don't see the point of being offended by this question.
Oo. Saan haba ng leg mo, ha?
Yeah, maybe. Guys!
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
My microphone was off. Sorry, my microphone.
Anong sapol tinanggal dyan?
Ganito ang asal nyo sa isang date.
Diba?
At a charity event.
We were just talking about the charity event followed by this.
No, because you are playing bowling at the event. Oh gosh.
Okay, Mara. Okay, a little bit of time has passed, Mara. Earlier you said yes, you would have been offended. Now that we've kind of a little bit expounded on...
Well, I know people are expecting me to say dapat hindi ka ma-offend. But honestly, if there was no prep saying like, you're just kasi sobrang ganda mo. And I can't believe somebody is giving me a chance. Kung walang ganon, and then somebody just flat out asked me, I would be offended because I would ask something like, what part of me seems a little manly to you?
Yeah. Okay.
So I know people are expecting the right answer is like, no, you shouldn't be offended. But, sorry.
Pero no matter, in fairness though, sorry to cut you, I apologize. But sorry to cut you, and in fairness, mga pangit naman talaga yung mga boyfriend mo dati. So, I thought maybe they would.
Pero totoo yun. My boyfriend now is the best looking. The ones before, I look back and I don't even know.
Adrian is so...
Teka lang. Kilala ko mga boyfriend ni Mara. Matagal na tayo magkasama, no? Mapapangit talaga yung boyfriend mo dati. So, I'm just saying.
I openly admit that.
Okay.
Pero si Adrian, oh my God.
He's dreamy,
Yung appear namin ni Adrian kagabi, may linger yon. May linger yun.
Lingering.
Sure.
Can I just...
chest bump namin, may amoy na ako sa leg nun. Whoa, this guy's so...
Dreamy.
He is good looking.
Kaya na-disappoint ako nung tinalo ko siya ng 2 points. I was trying to, Tapos tinambakan niya ako sa second game.
Why is it when I say, ang papangit ng mga boyfriend ni Mara dati, all of a sudden, I'm being this thing, yet, Jaja Padilla can say the same thing to Kay and it'd be okay.
No, she was comforting me because I was feeling bad. Bakit di ka ba maka-get over dyan? Yung pangit-pangit naman is the complete phrase.
No, was that the night of support? Mine was just very objective.
Okay. Sige na, Mara, paliwanag mo na yung ano.
Oh, yeah. So you're saying you would be offended if...
Kung walang set up, if it's out of nowhere, because I would think that somebody would say, like, make clue sa akin that I look manly, like I look like a guy. So, syempre, being a girl, that would be, and I think possibly baka, I don't know, maybe if I'm a trans and I worked on my body and then somebody said I look manly, maybe I would be offended too. But me being like a natural born woman, if somebody asked me that without any context, like, oh, kasi sobrang ganda mo, tinanong lang ako flat out, I would think, why? What, like, is it my, what?
Oh,
like, what is it?
Is it my hair color? Parang ganon.
Like, what is it? What do you mean? What made you ask? I would
naman
ask, what do you mean? What made you ask?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, no, and again, I
get that.
am so cool with that. Like, I like the honesty about it. Dude, remember back in the day, guys, and again, Mara, it might be too young for this, but remember back in the day when Vina Morales was this just kind of...
ripped. She was like,
wow,
yeah.
what a body. And that was still kind of unique for a girl at the time.
Right.
If we saw her, like, if we had that version of her now, she would be asked.
Like Demi Moore when she was in G.I. Jane.
Oh.
And I think she would be asked. And again, I don't think, I mean, I'm assuming she probably wouldn't have gotten offended because she was freaking like, wow. So I don't know, just kind of out of curiosity, just throwing it out there. Anyway, that was it was a great episode of the podcast, and honestly, this was all about just promotions, right? It was a great episode of the podcast. Please download it. I mean, that wasn't even the best call. Like, there are other calls that are like, just, oh my God, blow your mind at some of the stuff that happens. And of course, just a reminder, everybody, GTWM, the podcast, is now in year number 14. It was also our 1,737th episode.
Grandfather.
Wow.
Grandfather of podcasting.
I'm a grandfather. Na-offend ako dun.
No, but okay. But what about you guys? Is it offensive for guys to be asked? What if you were asked?
I honestly, I would be in the Mara era. Like, what the hell about me? Outside of wearing women's perfume, what about me?
If somebody asked you were gay, oh, di ba?
No, like trans man.
Yes. About me, do you think would be that? So I mean, I would be there with. I wouldn't be offended. I would be almost like mad at myself. Like,
what about you? Doesn't seem manly enough.
What I got to forget? What do I got to fix? And again, and I don't mean that, and it sounds offensive as you hear it.
Yeah,
but honestly, this is what's going inside me. Like, I mean, you know what I mean when I say that. What's going on inside me?
Something has changed within me.
Ako hindi ako maapektuhan ng napagkamalan akong ano. Para kasing mas okay may feminine side ako na talaga. Okay.
Yeah,
Hampasin ko siya ng shoulder bag ko. Hindi, may naisip lang ako habang umiiyak ako ngayon, tapos nakita ko na pakaliwa nga talaga.
Nag-CR ka ngayon?
Tapos nakita ko pakaliwa pala yung edits ko ng konti. Thank you, Mo, for...
Whoa.
Konti lang naman.
Why?
May curve lang. Siyempre, na-curious ako eh.
It can't be straight ahead because when
there's no straight. Nakita ko talaga.
You have to pick a side.
Oo. Kaya napansin ko lang yun. Thank you, Mo, for that awareness. I was...
Paki-proof naman sa audience natin.
Mamaya, pakita ko sa labas yung CR puro kaliwa yung tama. Pero anyway, eto ngayon ang tanong ko sa lalaki or ano mas nakaka-offend, di ba? May nangyari sa amin, tapos nabalitaan ko, hindi niya sinabi na trans siya. Anong mararamdaman ng lalaki? Or reverse natin, yung babae, hindi sinabi nung guy na trans. Parang hindi sinabi, pagkatapos may nangyari na akala mo, straight ang preference mo straight ang preference mo, tapos may nangyari, and then nalaman mo na trans. Is that parang naloko ka ba o ano bang mangyari? Will you be offended kung bawa straight?
I still think where we are right now, it is wrong to not say. I don't know in the future, but right now I still think you still have to say. Have to. Okay, is what Alex is. Should you? Have to? Is it compulsory? Mandatory? Yes. Right now. Still.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Mara? Yes?
Yeah, definitely. Maybe sa girl and a trans man, maybe won't it be such a big deal? I don't know if it's such a big deal. Pero the other way, I think it's a big deal.
Like if they wanted to have kids down the road, no?
Not even just that though. That's like way down the road. I'm just like, I need to know now for tonight.
Yeah, I think a guy, natural born male, and then let's say didn't know they slept with a non-natural born female. I think it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Because may preference. You guys have a preference. You would there are people that have.
Yeah.
Okay, there are the rare occasional, and still speaking of right now, I think it's still rare to find a straight male who's down with that. An example would be our caller who called a little while ago. Gave we stayed for a year, blah 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 blah. At the end of the call, it's like, hey, are you a bisexual man? Yeah, I am. Okay, and so all of a sudden, I think all of us, I don't know, speak for everybody, but I think all of a sudden, okay, now that makes sense. That makes sense.
But more fluid na kasi.
Yeah, okay, now that makes more math. That's why you stayed for a year, because you're bisexual. A straight guy, probably not going to stay for a year. Probably not going to stay for an hour after finding out. Though, there are rare guys, I think, that in 25 is going to be okay with it. It's still kind of rare.
Yeah.
Interesting enough, I have a friend in the pageant world, and she was telling about her friends who, I'm not sure if they were in the pageant also, pero sobrang ganda, and they live in Dubai. And apparently, their boyfriends in Dubai prefer trans women. They know about it, and they like that, but they're straight. Yeah. And you would think that in Dubai they'd be really strict, right? Because I guess they're more Muslim.
Maybe culturally, yeah.
Culturally, right? Pero hindi. It's a thing down there. It's a thing there. And they're aware of it. That's interesting to me. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if maybe for social media clout, like if you were super, super hot, just to call you my girlfriend so I could post you, stuff like that, fine. But I don't know. Interesting.
But then apparently it's like they get to do whatever they want to, like, let your imagination run with that.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Pero
I think we should Lex, last word.
Wala, okay na. Ayoko ma-bad si Sam.
No, what?
Hindi, wala.
Just don't tell us anymore about your, privates. That's all I ask.
Nagaling kasi ako sa Dubai, kaya yun pala yung doon.
Alex is like, galing ko sa Dubai. Pangalawa yung edits ko.
Oh my gosh.
Mara, straight at ako sa bowling, no?
I rub my eye. Oh no.
Uy. Are you okay?
Pag mahirap yung mata mo.
Newly LASIK, take a Shinagawa. I forgot that set of my glasses. Kaya I rub. Oh my goodness.
Hi, Doc Candy. Hello. Might as well.
Ano mo?
No, wala. Just take a break. Take a break. When we come back, more of the show. Don't go away.
Good times.
Serving up some morning and bitching.
Sabrina there at 8:57. Time to wrap it up. Everybody, thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Had a fun show with you guys. Thanks, Bam, as well, for dropping by as you usually do once per week. And this is a good time to take attendance for tomorrow. Who's in?
Yeah, I don't know about me. Just kidding.
Why?
As if. I'm always here. Guys, come on.
Wow, ever so reliable.
Always here until you tell us.
That's right.
Hey, guys, I'm going to be gone for the next 2 weeks. The night of.
Again, I mean, it's the heads up.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay na yan.
There's a heads up, yeah.
Okay na yan mo.
I didn't.
Nalagay na ulo.
In the gladiator form.
Me tomorrow? Can I just go for a bit? Because I have a whole day.
We all have a whole day. All of us are 24-hour. I mean, everybody's got a whole day.
Oh, but then I have to be with all the kids. This is really hard.
May showtime
We're having a
ka,
movie screening and then...
May showtime ka, Kay?
Oh.
Sige.
Okay.
Kahapon na niloko ko ni Kuya Alex. Sabi niya, 8 a.m. radio ka pa. 1 hour nga lang naman. Kasi ngayon,
8 a.m. ka pa.
sa age, parang kailangan relax lang dun sa pagtodo, di ba?
Oo, di ba? Kita mo naman ako kahapon, di ba? Chill lang.
Si Mara.
Si Mara ang parang may trumpong kang karot. Alam mo yung sabi, pabayaan mo yung babae.
Doon na sa realistic energy.
Oo, di ba?
Yung aabot hanggang Sunday.
Ay ko,
Ganun.
pacing tayo. Pacing tayo.
Pacing.
Si Mara all out eh. Pagdating, who wants to play? Easy. Pabili akong popcorn.
Guys, got 2 bowling balls just simultaneously.
Nilaro pa ako dun sa, ano nilaro natin na?
Yung hockey, air hockey. You're on mute, Mara.
Mara, mute ka.
Oy!
Nakamute pala ako. Air hockey. So, Alex is so
gosh,
good.
here we go.
10-0. 10-0. Tapos naging 11-1. I got one. Ang galing ni Alex pala. Akala mo ganyan lang siya. Hindi.
That's an insult. Ano?
Alam mo, ganun.
Atin, is that the word you were looking for?
What does that mean?
Akala mo, weak ako.
Well, you get sore from walking around Japan.
Yeah. Ikaw
Pero
nag-declare
pagka
nun.
competition, di ba? Parang, sabi pa ni Mara, this is my sport!
Canadian.
Kada score ko, what the? This is my sport!
But napagod ka, Alex, kasi kaya hindi ka pumunta ng studio today.
Napagod ako sa bowling.
I know, Mara's trying to get everybody to get in studio at least one.
When? Not tomorrow. Thursday.
Thursday? You want to go Thursday?
Thursday in studio. At least one day this week, please.
You guys want
Thursday. Sige, Thursday. Parang gusto ko Thursday.
Thursday with breakfast.
Yes, Thursday with breakfast again. Pwede ba sa same place? Maganda yung place na kinainan natin. Okay.
Sige.
Ah,
But
sige.
I have to go by 10:30 because I have work.
Oh, of course. Oh, yes, Kay.
Thank you.
6 a.m. Thursday.
Ano pangalan ng restaurant na yun? Kasi parang trinata tayo na with respect.
Refinery.
Ano?
Refinery.
It's owned by my
Refinery.
hermana.
Oh, yeah.
Bernice. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's that other place that we wanted to go to, remember?
Was it a buffet?
The burnt bean place?
The burnt bean.
Oh, yeah.
I went. It was good.
Si Mara lang yung naglalaro pa kayo, niyayaya ka na sa next game. Uy, laro tayo sa bowling next time. Masama natin yung mga grupo.
I already made a plan for all of us, for Kay and Sam. We're gonna go
Naglalaro
bowling.
pa kami nun ha. Yayain natin sila Kay ha. Saka sila Sampo. Bowling tayo sa... Maybe doon sa gateway. Okay? Napagod ako sa plano.
Kasi may bago sa gateway and there's not a lot of people.
Okay, so in the meantime though, Thursday, yes?
Hey,
Yes, Thursday.
All right.
Yeah, so we can get up our sweldo.
See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out again with us today. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Magic 89.9's Good Times in the Morning.
Let's play.
Good Times.